What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Fatty's Over 40. It's your boy Blanco with another cocktail today. This one is inspired by Fatty favorite, Texas Roadhouse. Southern whiskey, Long Island. We're going to have 3/4 of an ounce of Jack Daniels. Then we're going to have 3/4 of an ounce of Bullet Bourbon, Southern Comfort, a half ounce of lemon juice, which we have in there, and then an ounce of our sour mix, which we have right there. And with any Long Island. Yeah, Southern whiskey, Long Island. Give it a try. Good move.
We're gonna start this shit off right. We got Jaeger bombs in the house tonight.
Yeah. Same time, man. Same time. You spilled some.
I spilled a lot. Yo, welcome back to Fatty's Over 40.
What's up, bro?
It's your boy Blanco alongside Jonesy.
Hello. What's up, guys? How are you guys? How are you?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm alive.
I'm
alive.
I'm barely alive, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am barely alive.
It happens,
But hey,
unfortunately.
we're here. We're gonna get this done.
You leave a little in the
I
glass.
had a little residual in there that I want to make sure I didn't waste. Can't waste it. That's just
We don't waste Jaeger bombs.
Nah, we don't do that here.
That's sacrilege.
That's not a thing that is okay. It will never be okay. But it's okay. We're good now. We're good to go, man. So what's up with you? How was life?
Living the dream. Dreaming to live.
Living a dream. It's more like a nightmare and you can't wake up.
I mean, Freddy Krueger's my best friend, so if that tells you anything, I mean, that kind of...
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
3, 4, better shut. Lock the door. 5, 6.
Get
I
your
don't know.
crucifix. I don't know if that's it or
That's
not.
it. No, that's it. Yeah. No, that's it.
I could use a crucifix about right now. But instead, what I have for you
Do we have some?
is a drink.
Do we have some? Do we have some Devil's Punch going on here? What do we got here?
This
Or is this some Cowboy Punch?
Delightful is what I will call this. This is
It's
a
delicious.
drink that we got. Shout out Texas Roadhouse.
Fat
They
Boys.
inspired this.
Fat Boys Anonymous is held there once a week.
Oh yeah, those fucking rolls with the butter. It's not the only good thing about the place. So many good things.
Absolutely.
This is their. It's called Southern Whiskey Long Island Iced Tea. So got a lot of booze in there.
Yeah.
What we did in this one, they used Jim Beam, but when I asked you if you had Jim Beam, what did you say to me?
Hang on, let me pull that up. I'll quote it because I don't remember exactly what I said. Where's it at? There it is. Let me find this real quick and I'll tell you. I said, no, I don't like that swill. Let me check.
Nope.
Nope, no Jimbo.
So because we had no Jim Beam, and we don't really drink Jim Beam, we subbed out the Jim with a little Bullet Bourbon.
And Bullet Bourbon is delicious. Shout out to Bullet.
So good. So we did Bullets, we did Jack, like we always do, and then a little SoCo.
Little SoCo, baby. Little Southern Comfort.
Oh, good.
SoCo and Jack is just amazing. And then, dude, throw a Bullet in there.
Just good.
The little homemade.
Sour mix. You
Homemade sour mix.
gotta make your sour mix. We did a touch of a little lemon juice in there.
Yep.
Cost for a little more, but we didn't need it.
So, just so you guys realize, this man over here did us a favor, did us a solid, and made sour mix with stevia. No sugar added.
No.
This drink is healthy. Because we also used Coke Zero. God damn it.
It's kind of like a salad. You got multiple
It is a
ingredients
salad.
in there. There's no
It is a salad. Exactly. It's like a salad.
It's a liquid
It's
salad.
not a loaf of bread. It's a salad. So,
Sour mix, and we topped them with Coke. And let me know what you think.
as I tried it before the show, this might be one of my new favorite cocktails that you've made.
It's really good. We did it. You guys are going to see a video where we put it out, and it's 3/4 of an ounce of the whiskey.
It'll be at the start of the show.
Okay. And then we upped it, actually. What we did instead is we did a second round, because we always do a test one. Then we did an ounce instead of 3/4 of an ounce.
I can tell you this. The video that you guys will see at the front of this episode, which is recorded right before we come in the studio, which is how we get these. The one that you guys see is always our test one, because he makes it on the fly, literally. And then the ones that we have when we come in here are usually tweaked just a little bit to either add a little more alcohol, add a little more sweet and sour, or lemon juice, or something to change it just a little bit.
We customize it to our liking, because we're drinking them, and we want it to be the way we like it.
And we're not a store, and we don't make them the exact same way every time, because that's just not how we roll.
No, that's not fun.
No.
No.
Part of being a home bartender is to be able to switch things up on the fly, and that's what we always do.
Yeah, it's fun.
And
It's tasty.
better that way.
And this is going
really
to get you drunk.
On the scale of Blanco's cocktails, non-premixed, I give this a solid 4.5, in my opinion. This is really good. And I'm a whiskey guy, whiskey bourbon, a little bit of sour mix in there. It's really good.
I'm with you. This is quite good.
This is one of the better ones you made, like no bullshit.
I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I'm giving it a 4.5 too.
And like this is the second time we've kind of stolen one from somewhere else, because we stole one in the We Need Help episode, the whiskey mash or sour mash.
Cheesecake Factory one that we did. It was it was their bourbon smash.
Bourbon smash,
that's what
it was. And we had to tweak that one a little bit
passion fruit in it.
Yes.
I think it had. Oh,
and we didn't do passion fruit.
Dude, that was delicious.
Yeah.
That's probably the best one I've made for the show so far.
Yes.
This is probably second best. This is also there's no sugar in this one though. That's the good thing about this one.
No, and like normally in a drink, like when sour mix has sugar in it, it tastes really sweet. Yours actually tastes like sour mix, like it's supposed to.
It's got a hint of sweetness, but the bitterness and the sweetness is balanced. I feel like neither one takes over.
Yeah. No, and like it's got a good acidy undercut to it to get through all of the alcohol, but we need all the alcohol in there to cut a little bit through the acid, if that makes sense.
And this is
spot on. Dude, it's fantastic.
This nailed it. I love this drink.
And
I'll be making more of these at home.
Fuck yeah.
This afternoon.
And then if we both need a little side drink, because those are going to go down quick, we both got Deep Eddies, because why not?
He went lime, I went lemon.
Because that's what we had in the fridge.
And they're both tasty, so deal with it. It's good stuff. So there we go. We got our drink in, man. Got our drink in.
I'm good with that.
How's the week going? Anything good to report?
This past week, I pulled a 17-hour day.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
At work.
I said sucks. Good. Do you have anything good to report, man? Nah.
I mean, I just figured I'd throw that out there. Like, I like the reason why we couldn't record on Thursday, because I had to pull a 17-hour day. And it sucked.
Terrible.
But I mean,
were you off Friday at least? Or?
No. I had to be back in at 8 o'clock in the morning for a briefing at 10 o'clock. So yeah, I got home at 2 o'clock in the morning, laid in bed with my eyes wide open looking at the ceiling, and I was like, I want to play on my phone. I want to play on my phone. And I was like, don't play on your phone. Don't play on your phone. Don't do it.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't. And I was still awake till 3:30 in the morning.
I was say you probably didn't go to sleep at all. No.
I went to sleep at 3:30, woke back up at 6:30, got ready, drove Tough Tony to the bus stop, and then went to work.
Jesus.
By about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I was running on fumes.
I bet. I'd have been freaking done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, guys. I
left a little bit early. My boss did me a huge solid and let me leave a few. I think I left like an hour early or whatever. But
hey, you needed it.
Every bit of it. So
nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, anything fun, man?
No, I didn't have anything fun this week.
Right.
I was on call at work.
Oh,
nothing fun happens when you're on call at work. You know this.
I do know this. I do know it. Nothing fun happens ever.
I will say this. We did go and see the new Minecraft movie, which, for nerd video game people, I never got into Minecraft. My kid is kind of into it. I don't know anything about it, but it was surprisingly a good, funny kid movie.
Okay.
Or like, kind of teenager.
Did it
like-
have fun stuff for the adults, like innuendos
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool,
And
cool.
like they did a really good solid because I didn't know this until yesterday because I was kind of looking up some things on the movie, but they had cameos where they talked about like the big YouTube streamers that like made Minecraft really big when YouTube got out there, and like they had a special one in there for one of the YouTubers. I can't remember what his name, Technoblade, I think is what his name is, where his character was a pig with a crown. Well, in 2022, he died from cancer.
Oh, damn.
So they have like him walk out of the house, and they were like, "Who's that?" And like Jack Black, who plays the main character named Steve, is just like, that is a legend. They didn't name him, but like that was his character, and
That's
just like
cool.
a nod to him for like a few seconds of him like walking out, doing the head nod, the "What's up, guys," and then he just kind of strolled off, and I was like, that's how movies are supposed to be made when it's made about a video game or something
cool.
like that.
That's
I was
cool.
like, that's badass.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
I like it always when they give pay a little homage.
Absolutely.
That's what should happen.
Especially
So that's
for
good.
like the YouTuber community who probably made that game bigger than what it should have been.
Probably.
Because you have kids like mine even now who doesn't know shit about YouTube, but likes watching, or he doesn't really know a whole lot about Minecraft other than them playing a little bit of a weird Minecraft game in school, because it kind of teaches you how to build stuff, and it builds in a space where free materials, basically.
Yeah.
So
It's good for
it's imagination.
creativity.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
all about imagination. So
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
but that was yesterday. Other than that, nothing.
He's like, rest of the week. Sucked. It was terrible.
Horrid.
We had fun last night.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what, if you can, I assume it was probably for Jean Grey's work,
It is. Well, I mean, it wasn't for her work, but
or associated with something of her work.
yeah. So for those of you who have not met my wife, I'll say this. She would say the same thing, and I'm going to say it about myself as well. Kind of bougie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
we
you
know, a little
Yeah, you
bougie. So with her position at work, there's a lot of fundraisers that we have to go to, and this one was for the YWCA.
Oh,
They're
okay.
doing raising money. They do a lot of work for
Out in Topeka, right?
survivors of domestic violence. Is what this was really kind of focused on. And this was just the Northeast Kansas chapter.
Oh,
we were in
okay.
Topeka.
Yeah.
But it's just for Northeast Kansas in general. Raising money for that. It was a concealed, revealed art auction.
Oh.
So it was pretty cool, man. Like you go in and there's
Was it like silent
food.
auction type, or did they
Both.
actually? Oh.
So there's food and drinks. All that's free. They got the booze flowing. It's a kind of a limited bar, but enough to get you lubed up to spend some money.
Yeah.
They had a couple of cocktails. I didn't have either of them because they were just straight sugar. And I'm not doing that.
And most of those places, like when we went and did the Sunflower House Gala, it's either beer
There's beer.
or sugary drinks, and
Yeah.
you really can't do either one of those.
Yeah.
Because beer is going to make you break out and make you look like hives and
Yes.
turn you into the elephant man.
Wine it was. I did wine. I just stuck with wine all night. It was fine. Not a problem.
Nice.
But yeah, concealed, revealed. It was awesome because they do the silent auction first. So you get in there.
Yeah,
Doors open at
yeah.
5:30. You can eat and drink,
Mingle
look at
and-
everything. Then the silence stops at 7.
Mhm.
And then they do their presentations, whatnot, about 7:30-ish. Then we started with the live auction.
How'd that go?
It was fun.
Because I will say the one I hadn't been to one in quite a while, but the gala that we went to for Sunflower House, those people got crazy,
It wasn't
throwing money around like
as loud
like,
as I thought it was going to be. Like, I should say as fierce
Yeah,
a
yeah,
battle
yeah,
as
yeah.
I thought. I don't know if the big spenders weren't there last night or what. But we actually got a couple of pieces off the silent auction that we won.
nice.
And then we did go, there was a piece during the live auction that the wife really liked.
Mhm.
I don't think she was going to spend nearly as much as we did, but I was just like, do it. Because I'm like, I don't want to lose. I'm competitive. And so when they're like, I got this in the back, and I'm like, go. She's like, move. And then she doesn't want to do it again, and I'm like, oh no, raise it again.
We're like,
I'm like, we gonna get this. We gonna get this piece.
we're walking out of here with that bitch. I ain't even playing.
I just look at him. I'm like,
Right here. It's going home right here.
so that was good. That was fun though. Like that's always a fun way to kind of go back
Absolutely.
and forth. And it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
So that was awesome to get to do that. raise some money for a
I
good
love
cause.
going to
and-
auctions anyway, but like charity auctions like that
Oh, it's such a
means
good
so
time.
much more because like people aren't stickler with their money when it comes there, and like you like at the one that we went to, they had a Bobby Witt Jr. signed jersey
Mhm.
in the powder blue, and there were two people bidding on it, and it was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I think it got up to like $2,400 or something like that. $2,500, I think, is what it was. And the one guy's bid was like 23, and then the one lady's bid, she was like 25. I'm like,
She's like, I'm not playing.
shit.
I'm not
She
playing.
goes, like they bang they bang the gavel or whatever on it. And she goes, I'll tell you what, I'll donate the $2,500 if he wants to buy it for 22, and we'll make this $4,600. And they're like, sir, do you want it? He was like, yep, we can do that. I was like, damn, this lady just threw out $2,500 and didn't even walk away with anything. I was
That was
like,
baller.
she needs a tax break.
Oh, she definitely got the tax break. It was fun. They did one like that last night. The last piece they auctioned off, it was a pretty big painting. And they were like, all right, we're going to do this one different. Everybody that wants to donate $100, you're going to be in on bidding for this, but you're all in for 100. Whoever raises their paddle, you're giving 100 bucks.
Nice.
And so, you had like, I don't know, probably 15 to
Yeah,
20
yeah,
people
yeah.
that are like, I'm in for 100.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, keep them up. You got all the numbers. And they're like, all right.
200.
Who's in? No, who's in for 250?
Oh.
You probably still have 5 people in for 250.
Oh,
Nobody's
nice.
got it yet.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, who's going to go to 500? We didn't have anybody say 5. We just started bidding for the painting of that one.
Yeah.
And I think it went for like 750. But
Nice.
still, you had a lot of money coming in
Yeah.
from everybody that was just raising the paddle to donate.
So you probably ended up paying for that painting 4 or 5 times over because of how they did that.
Easily.
Nice.
And they're all donated.
Oh,
All that
yeah,
shit's
yeah, yeah,
donated.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But it's still a good
that's
time.
awesome.
It's fun. You get to see some cool artwork. You get to
Usually
hang out
have
with some
good
cool
food.
people.
Yeah.
That food was meh.
Uh,
They could have done better.
That's what ours was. It's funny. We walked in and we sat down, and they had a tomato, walnut, and feta cheese salad, and literally it looked like a pile of dirt. Like it looked like somebody had like cut up a tomato, sprinkled a little bit of feta cheese on there. I think it was feta. Yeah, and then like threw some almonds on there.
You're like,
It's like everybody at the table was like, what the fuck is this? And like I knew like our table was like we were all together. So we're all like, what the hell is this? I was like, I'm gonna try it. Why not? It's in front of me.
if you don't like it, you don't got to eat it.
I was like, it's supposed. I ate it. I was like, okay, this looks absolutely horrendous, but it tastes pretty good. I was like, this is not how this should taste or look because of its appearance, but it tastes okay.
It's okay, guys. We're not gonna die. We can
Yeah,
try it.
yeah.
We
I
can
was
try
like,
it.
you can eat it. Like one of the wives there, she's like, I'm not doing this. I'm like, it's really not that bad. My wife was a little put off by it too, just because I don't blame
Does it
her.
look like shit?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? This is
Yeah, I was
a
like,
turd?
what is this?
Why are you serving us this? This is crazy.
Nuts.
Nice. So yeah.
Well,
no,
good. I'm glad you had a
it was
good time. I love going to the charity events like that. Like ours was your guys' hosted by anybody cool?
No. I don't want to say that. I don't wanna
Was it
talk
hosted
about
by like like
there
a
was
TV
no
person from Topeka or something?
local celebrity people there.
Oh, okay.
It was more chill than that.
Okay.
Ours
had
Topeka.
well, I didn't know. I mean, because like ours had Taylor Himness from 41.
Okay. Cool.
Which you don't realize it. That dude's like 6'3".
Is he really?
That dude's fucking tall.
Because he makes Lindsay Shively look super tiny, so she probably is.
She's probably
tiny.
like normal height. Well, she's
probably like
normal
5'5",
height,
but he just looks
But,
way
like,
taller
because
than
he's
her.
like 6'3" and you don't realize it. Like I know how tall Kevin Jackson is, but like you never see those two standing next to each other. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, you are like 6'3", and like,
Dude, you're big.
yeah, you're a big son of a bitch.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And I was like, well, these are fun, but like you, I think I prefer golf tournaments. I should do a charity.
yeah,
I should do
yeah.
a charity golf tournament. Let's get it on.
Which we need to rap about that because we got some coming up that we need to get into if we can do it, considering golf is in June. I mean, I get saving money for the golf trip, but you know.
It's for charity, man. We got. Do
That's
this thing for
the way I
charity.
look at it.
I'm
That's the
with
way I
you.
look at
I'm
it.
with you.
So-
We'll look that. Yeah, we'll rap about that.
Because we got to get Tourette Boy on the horn for that too.
So I got to tell you a story.
Okay, yeah.
I don't. I don't want to tell this
I
story.
know you don't want to tell this story, but you're going to because everybody needs an embarrassing story on this episode.
We share here. We bring it out. We don't hold back. There are things I don't want to talk about. This is one of them.
We share.
I hit a whole new level of fatness. A whole new level of fatness. So you're like, what? I've been exhausted lately.
What are you stacking?
I'm not stacking anything.
Okay.
So I've been tired all the time lately. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
I finally went and had a sleep test done.
Okay.
It was a stay-at-home one. I got the results back.
You got apnea, don't you?
They were like, you are so fat, you cannot breathe at night.
Do you sleep on your back or on your stomach?
Typically, I sleep on my back and my side.
Okay.
It's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
And it's clearly worse when I'm on my back.
Yeah.
When I'm on my back, I just snore to no end. That's why Jean Grey beats the hell out of me at night, because she's like, wake up, you're snoring. I'm like, Jesus, stop, I can't help it. So they gave me the machine. I got the CPAP machine.
Did you go with the Darth Vader one, or did you get the one like plugs in your nose and goes up over the top?
Like, you get like the other Vader?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I got the one just for the nose right now.
Okay.
I don't know that it's gonna work, man. It's okay. So
it's gonna take you some time to get used to it.
It takes a shit ton of time to get used to these. They tell you should just wear the mask at first, get used to that, and then wear the machine. Not this guy. He jumps in on the first night. And so I got this thing on.
Into the ocean,
I got these little things on my nose, so I look like a pig. So I got these little buttons on my nose, and this little thing that comes around on my head. I'm like, okay. So I look like I'm a cancer patient right now, sitting in the ward. I just look at the wife. I'm like, does this turn you on? Can I get some cancer sex?
Can I get some cancer booty out of this? Was she like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to look at you. Lights off.
She was like,
nah, bro.
She was, absolutely not. All right, cool, whatever. So I try to say, I have no idea. Did I read the instructions on the machine? No. God, no.
Why would you do that?
Why?
Yeah, like, why would you do that?
Well, I'm like, I don't want to do this anyway.
Why would you read the instructions? What kind of man reads the instructions?
No,
Who does that?
None of that. So I jump in raw dog, put that bad boy on, and then hit the thing, and let's go. You can't really change the switches anyway, because they preset it, like, based on how messed up you are. So I jumped that on, and I'm like, first thing in, I always try to breathe in your nose, out your mouth, right?
Didn't work for you, did it?
No, it's got a vent on this. So it's got stuff going up your nose constantly, but then there's also a little vent for air. I didn't realize you're supposed to keep your mouth shut and just breathe through your nose.
Oh.
So I'm sitting here, I got air forced up my nose, and my mouth is open, and so I got this continuous loop of air just like going through my nose and coming out my mouth, and I'm like, can't breathe.
Are you dying over there? What is going on over there? I can only imagine Jerry like, are you dead, Dad? Working on it, babe. Working on it. Working on it.
So I struggle with that. She's out at this point, and I can't sleep because I'm just trying to find a comfortable space. Finally, I get it shut, try to get to sleep.
Were you like, oh, if I shut up, this helps.
It kind of helps.
Oh,
kind of helps. But about 3 o'clock in the morning, I wake up again. I've been tossing and turning all night. Just cannot sleep. And I finally go, F this. I'm done. Rip it off. Turn the machine off. Turn on my side. Go to sleep. An hour later, I start getting pushed. I'm like, what? She goes, you're snoring. I think the machine's broken. This thing doesn't work. I was like,
you're like, yeah, that's it.
I go, I turned it off. It sucks. She's like, oh, it's going to tell you to send it back. It's like, well, it probably does what it's supposed to do. I just can't deal with it right now. So, at that point, I was done for the night, and I
get that.
I'm now on the track of, I didn't even use it last night. I'm trying to get used to it during the day. Just sit there watching TV, wear it, and hopefully I'll be all right.
Sound like
So the next day, she goes, oh, I didn't realize you had taken that off. And I was like, yeah, it's not broken. And she goes, well, what even causes apnea? What can we just do something else? I go, it's caused by being fat. Like, what am I gonna do? Not be fat? Just let me not be fat real quick, and I won't have to do this.
Well, that's the thing is, it's not just people that are fat though. It's like there are people that have like extra skin in the back where it rolls to the wrong place.
Or your
and shit
tongue
like that.
gets stuck, and there's all kinds of things that can cause it. I don't want to. I just poke fun at myself. It's probably over 40, and I'm like, clearly it's because I'm fat. I'm just too fat, and that's what we got to do.
I'm not gonna lie, that's amazing. that's not quite as good as shit in your pants, but that's fucking funny.
No, but I did choke myself because, again, trying to breathe through your mouth. What I ended up having to do is I had a buildup of freaking snot in my nose. I choked myself out.
I was gonna tell you. Autoerotic asphyxiation happens, bud, so stay away from that, okay? I'm just saying, stay away from that.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I'm alive, but barely.
Well, I'm glad you haven't died yet. That makes me happy.
It's coming, man.
I mean,
it's coming.
We gotta get you less fat, apparently.
Dude, it's been rough. Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Get the husky size.
Can I get the husky brand?
So I gotta call him back tomorrow and be like, hey, I'm a mouth breather, apparently. I lick windows and breathe out of my mouth, and I'm going to need a mask that covers this up, so maybe that I can actually breathe at night and don't sit there and kill myself. I mean, the only person that could have air forced up their nose and they fucking choke that way.
Oh, that makes sense. I feel like, though, if you have a mask on and you're a mouth breather, that's not going to do anything for you.
Well, they have the masks that go over your mouth so that you can just breathe in and out of that. And so it's fine.
But if you're breathing in and out of your mouth, you're still going to snore, aren't you?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. I've never had a sleep study done. I probably should have one.
It's
because I wake up.
It's terrible.
Probably too much. But I sleep on my face more than... I sleep this way.
I almost feel like it'd be better if I slept on my stomach.
I can't sleep on my back. I have to sleep on my stomach. Like... I'm like on my stomach, but like I'm slightly off, and then my legs are like figure forward to where like, because I can't have my fat thighs like together. That's too hot.
No, no. You gotta have some air.
Yeah.
Getting to the boys, to the twig and berries. Exactly. I gotta get some rotation going down there. Let's air this bad boy out. Yeah, we can't have that. No.
That's amazing. I didn't know my brother was a fat sleep apnea guy.
Fat bastard. You fat bastard.
You fat bastard.
Yeah. So I may die. I'm trying. We'll see.
You'll be alright.
I don't know. It was dicey. It was really touch and go. I'm just glad I realized that you should probably shut your mouth. That helped tremendously.
At least you'll be less beat up in the mornings.
You would think.
Maybe.
Not so far. Bro, I'm gonna show you this right now.
You've been fighting more.
It's
bruises in your lats and shit. Oh, you got a picture of the setup?
No, I don't have a picture of that, unfortunately. But I'll show you this. So, like, this is what my nights look like. Red is where you just wake up.
Oh my God, bro!
Constantly waking up, and I never sleep. I would show the camera, but they're not gonna be able to see what that is. It's awful.
Oh, let's see. Oh, we forgot to turn your camera on.
Oh,
whoops.
Fair enough. It's okay. Stuff happens. We don't have to go to that. It's there. It's hooked up. It's whatever.
Forgot to turn the camera. I've been wondering, but
COVID brain. Today's not a good. See, just saw. I don't sleep at night, man. I don't sleep. This is why I'm exhausted all the time.
I see that.
Like, what's wrong with you? I couldn't tell you.
That's like. To start off the show, we did Jaeger bombs. I was like, I want to record making Jaeger bombs, and like you're already like doing it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I wanted to record. Like, shit,
my bad.
Sorry, COVID brain. Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
Well, you were like, let's have Jaeger bombs, and immediately I'm like, let's go.
I wanted to do. I want to do that.
My bad. And I didn't have any more Red Bull, so it's not like we could have done one and then just like set it up again. No,
what do we like? Pour it back in something else? No.
Get a funnel.
Yeah, you get a funnel.
Pour it back in again.
No.
And then I'll pretend to open it. You can be off camera and you can be like...
Like, bro, that was already open. No.
Just open another can at the same time.
Where's the can of Coke?
They're like, what are you idiots? Yeah, well, you know.
I don't have can opener. I don't have can opener sound effects on the Coral.
Bring up Pixby. They'll have it. Is that what
Is
it
that
is?
how you pronounce that, or is it Pixabay?
Oh, I don't know. I just make words up as I go along.
That's
I see letters and I'm like,
that's
it
valid.
sounds good here.
That's
Let's do
valid.
this. It might be Pixabay
I'm okay. I pronounce shit all
all the time.
croissant.
Oh my God! You just made me remember. Again, fatness. Super, super fat. Casey Cookie Company.
Okay.
Love them.
Okay. Yep. We
Love
talk
'em.
good about them all the time.
She has a new creation, which is half croissant, half chocolate chip cookie. So it's like a croissant, and then they put cookie dough in the middle of it, and then they bake it.
Pause. Time out. Time out. Time out.
God!
Why the fuck are those not here right now?
Because I ate it.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
I went yesterday. I was like, we haven't been in forever.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
stop by on the way back.
Yeah.
And they had them. I got one, and it's just phenomenal. It's all the greatness that you think it is, because chocolate chip cookies are amazing, croissants are delicious, and then she covers it in powdered sugar. Get out of
It
here.
hurts my feelings.
It's the
I
best.
just want you to know that hurts my feelings.
I'll bring you one. I wasn't sure if it was going to be good.
Oh,
I had a
dude.
feeling it was
Dude,
going to be good.
Croissant mixed with a chocolate chip cookie.
It's like a stuffed
Come on.
croissants on the next level.
Come
It
on.
is so good. I'll bring it in
All right.
because we got to do a taste test for the show now because
yeah.
I brought it up. These
Yeah.
things are amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Sorry, I got on a side tangent because you made me think of that deliciousness.
It happens. It happens. Oh, I guess I do have something for this week since I looked
It's not
back.
good. Yeah, I look back.
I looked
and
back and I
we
was
talk
like,
about the
oh.
bad news. We got more bad news.
We got bad news. Bad news on the home front, which I did record a video of me making this, but
He may not put it out now because he's upset.
no, I'm going to. The champ is no longer here. This will still go back up.
I mean, yeah, we're not getting rid of that.
No more chili cook-off champ.
Mm.
No more.
Sadly, he has been
I've been dethroned.
dethroned. I got you over here.
I don't even know if I can get that one out.
You're good.
Put it on the floor. There you
No
go.
more chili cook-off champion. We're done.
Not my fault. I blame it on the judging.
Biased judges.
It was biased judging.
Biased judges.
Biased judges.
I hate it. I hate it. I
I
hate
like
it.
it. I'm gonna put this back in there for now.
So, chili cook-off champion gone.
Gone.
But cheating ass Willie Roaf
He back.
has joined the show.
He back. He's still here.
Welcome back, Willie.
He gonna be here. Ooh,
because
wow.
we love Willie Roaf.
Look at that space.
So blank.
Oh.
Look at all these. We got space to do activities.
Oh.
You want to do karate?
We might
Garage?
I guess I can hang that back up there. I'll take
Oh.
up space for a little bit.
We got some good stuff going on. I have not been able to find. Okay, so you guys don't know this. You have no idea what I'm talking about. But I had some cool thing on Facebook where it was all the contenders from Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and they were just little printouts of it. I'm like, oh, that's really dope, and we need to get that. I can't freaking find them.
Well, you can't find big ones.
I can't. I found
small
like
ones.
a small poster, and I found small, but I want like 6x6s of them. I want all of them.
I know.
I can't find them because that's going to be up here as soon as I can find them. We're getting them.
But what I did find, these are awesome.
I got some of these at home, by the way.
Wow! These are Nintendo cartridge coasters. This one is Excite Bike. We have a little Donkey Kong
Donkey
action.
Kong!
The original Metroid. Samus. Little Legend of Zelda. Mario 1. Mario 2. Mario 3. And then just because we need a little asshole dog in the mix, a little Duck Hunt.
Little Duck Hunt action.
I got these off Amazon. I saw them on, I think I saw them on TikTok. And these are not going to be used as coasters. Sorry to disappoint you. They're going to go up here. I got some shelves. We're going to change the podcast room up just a little bit because we're about to hit episode 80.
Oh, yes, it is.
And it's time for a change because I realized last year, right around episode 40, we changed up. We got this table.
We did.
We changed it.
Every season we change a little bit.
Every season we change a little bit.
Even though we don't really have a season.
But we do about every
40
episodes
in the
because,
season.
well, it's Fatty's over 40, and that's what we do. We're gonna change this up a little bit.
Not
Logos
this.
logos
is
staying.
That's staying.
I'd say we paid good money for that.
Then I just like it. I like to look back there and stare ugly faces.
And we're always next to each other, so we can be like, "Gah."
Oh, you stupid bastard. You stupid bastard.
Then we don't get in trouble for fighting each other.
Yeah, it's okay.
We can fight the wall.
Exactly.
Just no holes in the wall.
There's no domestic violence when you're fighting the wall.
Exactly.
It's fine. It's completely okay.
Criminal damage to property is fine if it's your own property.
Then it's not criminal damage anymore.
And
then it's
he
just
owns,
me
he owns part of
doing
this.
stuff.
I own part of it. So we're fine.
It's fine. We're good.
Fine.
We're good. We won't put holes in it because then we got to redo it.
No,
I'm not doing
then my niece would come and beat my ass. She's a little scary sometimes.
How are we doing on episode 80, by the way?
I don't know.
Oh, haven't heard back?
I don't know. For which part?
From our guy. For where we want to do it. I don't want to tell him what we're going to do.
Man, he be bullshitting.
Man, I went and saw him this
I know
week.
you did.
Even.
Dude, every time I talk to him, almost every day. Because I talk to him every day. He's in the group chat with me and Mormon. Every day. Every day I mention something about making pizza. And I think he's just finally like, I don't hear you anymore. I can't read. My slow learner from Turner Education has allowed me to stop reading. Yeah, I said that, Turner folks.
Deal with it. You are where you are. You're born into a situation, and that's what it is. Sorry for you.
Glad you got out of that situation, but... So it looks like I might have to go to the next member of the family.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have to do it and be like, Tyler, I need your help. Renee's being a bitch.
Go to the Real Pizza King?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Real Pizza King. Might have to go to the King and Queen since the court jester's being a dick. I gotta clip that out. Might have to clip this out and embarrass him a little bit.
The Prince of Pizza.
The Prince. No, he's the court. He's the jester. Aiden is the Prince of Pizza.
Fair.
That's Tyler and Daniela's son. Because Noah never comes around, but Aiden's always there. Aiden's the cool one. He's the cool kid.
Nice.
He's the one that was giving Tough Tony tips during wrestling season last year.
Awesome.
He's a solid wrestler. So he coaches one of the Blue Valley schools, I think.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah. It's good shit. 19, 20-year-old kid doing the thing, going to college, living the dream. That's all you can ever ask for in life. Until you become a real adult, and then...
I miss college.
Bro.
I miss college so much.
I miss my 20s. Where there was a lot less responsibility to be had, and I wasn't really an adult. I was an adult, but I wasn't really an adult.
I
wasn't doing adult things
an
yet.
adult.
Yeah, I was
air quote that right there, because there was no adulting being done other than going to work. But I didn't have a mortgage.
Nope. I didn't have an SUV.
I have any of this.
I don't have any of this.
Didn't have no kids. Didn't have a wife.
Nope. Didn't have a house. I had a nice car. We've always had nice cars.
But that's about it.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. Now it's like,
I don't want to do it no more.
I was called Ganyo the other day. He was like, you want to go to Manhattan? Just like, just don't go to a blank one.
Not bad. I went to the wrong one.
I'll be like,
Trying
you
to get the
just
other
want to go to Aggieville and just hang out? I
So-
thought I would go drink at Aggieville.
So, I'm not going to lie. I almost called you like 2 weeks ago and was like, hey, we need to go somewhere and drink. Because like I feel like I have enough in my life going on, but I feel like there's a midlife crisis coming and it's gonna hit me really hard.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen. So I'm just like, I need to go do like. We're trying to figure out like our big trip to Europe for me and the wife's 10th anniversary and all that kind of shit. And I'm like, I really need to save money. I was like, but I can't not go on the golf trip. Like I know we were talking.
We
the other
talked about
day,
it, yeah.
And I was like, I can't not go on that. Like I need to go on that just to get the fuck away for 3 or 4 days and go play golf and be pissed off at myself for playing like absolute shit but I'm gonna have the most absolute fun.
Yeah.
While doing it.
We're gonna drink a lot.
Yeah.
We're gonna record a lot.
Yes.
Because we're both gonna have cameras this time.
Yes.
And we're both just gonna be
multiple cameras this time.
yeah, it's gonna be great. The footage you get this time will be way better than our last
We
trip.
never even put out the first footage.
You
We
did
never split it
one.
out.
You did one reel. Because you got me hitting.
Oh yeah,
And
that
then
was a good one.
and then you
that
got
was a good reel.
Yeah.
That was a good reel.
and you
That
got
was
DB
fun.
doing the butt shake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I put music to that. That was one of our
That
higher
was
rated
good.
ones too.
It was good.
That was a good one.
So we get more of that.
I'll get more of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm getting down to my whiskey iced tea, and it is
you're good.
so good. At the bottom, it's even better.
Mine's starting to taste really good. like
It's
I need
all
to,
coming together.
Yeah.
All that sour and everything. Like, we give it a little
It's like
mix.
I got
but-
an iced coffee going on here. Shake it
so
up, shake it
good.
up, shake it up. Yeah, it's delicious.
Mm.
I know, like I need that golf trip. Like, and the fucked up thing is like, the week after I get back, we have a really bad week at work
Oh, Jesus.
because there's some shit coming into town that like, it's a blackout for vacation.
Oh, God.
So, it's country stampede out of the fucking. So we all have to be available, and that's a all hands on deck type thing.
Yeah.
And like it sucks, but like it has to be done. Like there's no like
There's no
I'm
way
not
around it.
mad about. Yeah, there's no way around it. But it's just like I need that week off before that happens.
Yeah, because you're going to be
Because if I
nonstop.
don't, I'm
It's going to be.
yeah, it's gonna be fucking
It's,
terrible.
you had a 17-hour
Yeah.
day. You're going to have several
Yeah.
17-hour
Yeah.
days, and you're going to need to be
I'm gonna be
ready mentally for that.
I'm gonna be cranky as shit. Like you don't fucking think I'm cranky as it is. It's about to get worse. Baby.
I'm so angry.
It's about to get way worse.
Well, let's not think about that.
No,
Because
no.
my week this week is going to be
No.
terrible, and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, no.
Matter of fact, thinking about work? Cheers. 'Cause
No more.
I'm done with that.
it's so good.
Work is stupid. Oh, I actually did do some show prep today.
So I actually saw this. It's funny that you bring this on here because I saw this on because like one of my morning routines when I first get to work is while I'm getting everything situated. I know Yahoo is garbage. Don't get me wrong. I know it's owned in the UK. It's fucking a shit-tastic conglomeration of news things. But I like that because
You get crazy stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I saw this and I was like, so I'll let you set this article.
It's
up.
not trying to be well informed with this. This is just fun.
This is just funny.
Is this my shooter's got to shoot?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. So this is a fun. Okay, what is that? That's new.
That's not what you said. I'll scroll down through here a little bit.
So this is from People, but let's be honest, it really just probably came from Reddit because that's what they do now. Is they do that. Says plane passenger goes viral after receiving a romantic note from pilot on back of a napkin while waiting at the airport. She put this online. She had a video. Says a pilot just placed this on my table and walked away. This is from influencer Steph Borer, 23.
I just showed it. Showed him the video and everything.
So that's what's going on. So she's sitting in an airport waiting. That's what she does. She's a internet personality. She does travel and lifestyle posts. And she had an Instagram and TikTok video of this just showing I'm sitting at the airport and a pilot just placed this on my table and walked away. And what it was a handwritten note, and it just says, I have seen the whole world, and you are the most beautiful human in it. They signed it, and then laid it on the table and walked
Which,
away.
what I just showed you guys, you can't even tell what that fucking signature is.
No,
it
I have no idea what
looks
the hell
like
that
a
says.
fucking toddler scribbled on something. This dude ain't even a doctor. Fuck him.
He's just a
He's
pilot.
just a pilot. I mean, he only carries like 200 and some people at a time. But whatever.
He's no Sully. You ever land on the river?
Yeah,
Whatever.
upside down.
Whatever.
Fuck him. He ain't
Do
cool.
something to impress me.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, do something, jerk.
Wear your sleep apnea mask right at night. Then we'll talk. Sorry.
You ever almost died from a sleep apnea mask? Huh?
This guy
You
has.
haven't lived yet.
Sorry. That's all my fault. That's my fault. Sorry. That's my fault.
That's why we tell them. That's why we tell them.
That was a cheap one. That was a cheap one from the seats.
So I like this story because, one, I labeled it "Shooters Gotta Shoot."
Oh, absolutely. I ain't mad at this dude for doing that.
But the best part is he didn't even stick around.
No, he's just like...
It was just honestly, I have done similar things in my past just to give people a good day. It's normally it's normally saying something nice and not just putting it on paper. That's weird.
It makes me wonder if he thought that she would get up and follow him. Like, I wonder if it was one of those situations that he wanted her, like he wanted the thrill of the chase.
Maybe.
Of him being chased of, oh, she might come after me real quick, and then something happened from there, you know. I've never heard of this girl. I don't follow.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But
I'll be honest with you.
She's attractive.
She looks fine.
Yeah, I mean, she's cute, but
she's not the most beautiful woman in the world. But I realize that's subjective, but
pretty sure Cindy Crawford on the cover of Sports Illustrated was way hotter, but whatever. That's 8-year-old boy coming out talking to you, but whatever.
Kathy Ireland had a good one.
She did.
Tyra Banks had a good one. Her SI was
her.
Woo! How about a woo?
I was like, my two favorite Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition covers are Cindy Crawford and Tyra Banks.
Oh my God, that Tyra Banks one was. As a young adolescent, it did not get better than that. We did not have the internet back then.
Or we like 13 at the time?
Maybe, like 12, 13.
Because I'm pretty sure we got in trouble for bringing that SI to fucking school. Because that was 8th grade year.
Uh-huh.
I think Miss Harris is the one that busted
she probably
us.
busted us. She probably did.
Precious
Come here, Precious Jules. You should be looking at this garbage, Precious Jules. And I was like...
And then she's like, oh. She's like, looking. You can have that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's Tyra Banks. You can have that, Precious Jules. That's Tyra Banks. You can have that, Precious Jules.
Oh, my Precious Jules. God,
God rest her soul. I loved her.
She was something else, man.
She was so shitty to us as 8th graders, and then by the time we got to be juniors, she was like the best thing in that hallway that could possibly be.
It's probably because she did not like us being in that damn hallway all the time. Right across from her classroom.
It was us, too. It was us.
It was us being jerks.
Until junior year when she decided to join a party. And then she was ours from there.
She joined a picnic.
She joined a picnic one day because she couldn't stop
picnic.
She couldn't stop it. She always came out and she tried to stop it and she never could until we won her over. She's like, if you can't beat them, join them. And she joined us. And we gave her all kinds of food. And we never heard another complaint out of her. No. And that was early in the year, junior year, too.
Oh, yeah. We massaged
we massaged a
little bit.
That situation. It took 3 years. It took 3 years until she finally came out and we're like, food? And she's like, damn it, I'm hungry.
It was her love language.
We didn't even know what love language was back then. We do now.
Oh, we knew. We didn't know. We just had to give her some Twinkies and she was good with it.
Brenda hated them. Miss Harris loved them.
Oh, Precious Jules.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm finishing off this delicious.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, no, I find this funny. Like I don't want to talk bad about the pilot. I don't know nothing about his family home situation. I just think it's funny that he was like he shot his shot, and I mean, that shit went viral from an influencer. So good on him.
Good on him and good on her. Like, it's nice to get a compliment.
It's funny though, because like she says, like, I didn't even see his face, and he just like dropped it and left. He could have been the ugliest fat motherfucker in the world.
But it's gangster.
It is gangster. I mean,
that's
better than walking up behind somebody and poking him in the ribs and then walking away. It's better than that, I guess.
With your penis?
No.
That's assault, brother.
That's sexual battery, sir. We don't take too kindly to your kind around these parts.
Touch her boob.
I never did that.
That's assault, brother.
That's assault, brother. Do that.
That Veronica
What
Vaughn
is this?
Is one nice piece.
Well, I don't know, but I didn't read this one.
Okay, you might not like this one.
I have seen this one.
Speaking of assault, brother.
I have seen this one.
Yeah, this is local too.
Nuts.
This is Wichita, isn't it? I think it's Wichita
so.
in here.
Yeah, Let me pull it up. Babysitter comes face to face with man hiding there. Barton County.
So it
I don't think
says,
that's local.
child complains of monster under the bed. Babysitter then comes in face to face with man hiding there. Great Bend, which is kind of near Wichita, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's close.
I thought it was.
Yeah, no, that's close.
27-year-old was booked into jail this week after a struggle with a babysitter that knocked the child to the ground. The Barton County Sheriff's Office said deputies were called late Monday to the home near Great Bend. And then I got a pop-up. That's fun. Monday, the suspect was gone when they arrived, but the babysitter told them the child had been complaining about a monster before she found the suspect.
So we all know that, like, when kids are being kids or when we were kids, there was always either a monster in the closet or a monster on their bed. Like, that shit happened.
Yeah, you hear something as a kid, you're like, I don't know what that is.
Like, I'm not going to lie. In Tough Tony's room, like, if the door to his closet is open, because he's got those two, like, bifold doors where there's four that come back together. Like, if you have it open and the right light hits in there, like, there is shit in his closet. Like, you know, like, there's nothing in his closet, obviously. But like, there's shit in that closet. Like, yeah, it's like Monsters, Inc., where they open the door and they come through there. There's, like, there's shit in that closet. But there's nothing really there. But then you're just like, bro, go to sleep. There's nothing in there. Well, this little girl... She was not lying.
She was not lying.
She was not lying.
She thought there was a monster, and there was.
Shit right there.
That is really crazy. To one, okay, so I don't quote me on this, but I've looked at the statistics before. FBI says most of the break-ins are when people are not at home.
That is true.
That's, because most people are just trying to get in, get something real quick, and get out of there.
Yes.
They're not. It's not trying to be a home invasion.
Yeah.
They're trying to get some money and get out. This clearly was not one of those situations. He was there for either the child or the babysitter. And I think this one was the babysitter. I don't remember. I don't want to get it wrong. But something like there was a restraining order on this guy already, and he wasn't supposed to be there.
I think he was trying to. He probably had the plan to use the kid to get to the babysitter.
And then that's what happened. That is insane. How I would flip my wig if I go. I'm like, there's nothing wrong, because you have the attitude. You're going there. You're like, Tough Tony, there's nothing in your closet. And you open it up and there's a dude in there?
Oh, dude.
You're like, oh, hell no.
I'm not going to lie. I probably would have shit my pants for about 2 seconds and been like, oh, what the fuck? Like you've had that oh shit moment.
Oh, yeah.
You've had that oh shit where it's something like not haunted house scary, but just like something startles you enough until you realize
that you...
And it's literally like...
You jump.
Yeah, it's like literally 1 or 2 seconds, and in your head, or like...
Because your brain's processing what is going on.
Like in your head, it's like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Literally in real time, it's like a second or two, and you're just like, fuck no.
No. I would be so... I would probably... Let's be honest.
It's probably good that...
I'd probably shit my pants.
You find it in that situation, yeah. I mean, you have the oh shit moment that... I don't care who you are. You could be the strongest motherfucker in the world. When you have an oh shit moment, it just happens.
It happens. I mean, like, you're going to recover and you're going to react, but there's going to be a minute there where...
There's just oh shit moments happen. Bro, I have them when I go out to my fucking shed when there's critters in there. Because, like, the other day I got out the leaf blower, right? Mm-hmm. Trying to start it, because it's a backpack one.
Ah, yeah.
Finally get that motherfucker started. You know what was in the tube? Fucking mouse nest. When I went to rev it up, all this shit comes out. Mice, 4 little babies. I was like, oh shit! It wasn't on my back. It was on the ground around me, and I was like, oh shit! And I'm not scared of mice. I don't mind mice.
But it catches you by surprise.
It's like, oh. I was like, God damn it, that's why I wouldn't start. Like, it pissed me off because I'm like, I have been pulling on this goddamn string for like 6 minutes. It was only like 5 times, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot to prime the bulb.
He's like, choke, choke, choke.
I forgot to prime the bulb because I was like, I'm looking around it and I've only like used that like 3 times. So I forgot where the bulb was. And I'm like looking around, I'm like, oh, maybe this is one of those automatic primer ones. No, stupid. It's underneath.
It was there.
So then I'm like, well, why is this not starting? Well, because there's a mouse nest in the blowout port. The air can't go anywhere, stupid. And I'm like, Oh.
Good to know.
That makes sense.
Good to
now.
know. Good to know.
So yeah, no, that dude's lucky that there wasn't probably a male, like the dad wasn't home in that house because he probably wouldn't have walked out of there.
I doubt it.
He wouldn't have walked out of there.
We don't even know how many
I don't
weapons
even
were in
care-
that house either.
I don't even
like,
care if he was there for the babysitter or not for the kid. Like if that was a different, like if it was in my house in that situation,
oh yeah.
cops are gonna get called, but there's a time period between the cops getting there. I'm just saying, not saying that I would have killed him, but he would have fell a few times going out the front door. And I got long stairs.
Steep stairs.
Yeah.
Steep, long stairs.
I've almost fell down those motherfuckers sober.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and me both.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God.
And that's why we go out through the garage, not the front door.
It's so much easier. You know, that's funny. This story actually reminded me of something else. Did I ever tell you this? When I was younger, we heard something in the closet.
No.
Because I shared a room with my brother at the time, and we heard something in the closet. We both went to the parents like, there's something in the closet. And they're like, no,
Was there like
there's
a dog
not.
or something in the
Go
closet?
to bed.
Please tell me it was like a raccoon or something.
It was better than that. So this was a really old house, and somehow
Is that the house in the hood?
Yeah. A cat had gotten into the
shit.
attic.
Yeah.
It had kittens, and one fell into the wall.
Fuck.
So it was just sitting there, meow, meow, and I'm like, there's something in the wall. And they're like, no, it's not. So finally, my dad came in, and he's like, and he left. I know because he went to go talk to my mom. He's like, I'll be damned, there's something in the wall. There's something in the wall. They are not lying. There's like something in the wall.
He was like, these motherfuckers, they're not lying. There's something in the fucking wall. Brenda, we got to get the tools.
Now I got to figure out what this is. And I'm like, so I've never felt more justified in my life.
Like, see, bitch, there was something in the fucking wall.
I told you. Yeah. So he gets in there, he gets crowbar, opens it up. Sure enough, there's a kitten right there that can't go anywhere because he's stuck between beams.
I can't go nowhere. Help.
I was just
My
like,
mom's up there.
and mom's like, you on your own.
Sorry, Blair.
Don't be dumb. That's what you get. That's what happens when you're dumb and you fall down.
I told you not to go over there. I told you not to go over
Such
there.
a bad time. That's just what that made me think of. See, so here's a
No,
lesson to parents.
no,
if
yeah.
your kids hear something, yes,
Believe
kids
them.
have active imaginations,
Believe them,
but
though.
maybe investigate. Maybe take a little look to make sure.
I mean,
Nothing crazy
I'm not
going
gonna lie.
on.
There was a monster in my closet for a long time until we had a bonfire in the backyard. You know those little, which I don't know if you remember. You remember My Buddy and Me?
Oh, yeah.
So they had another version that was like a cross between that and Teddy Ruxpin called a Corky doll. That had where you had
I haven't seen that.
It was like red hair with freckles. It looked like a Chucky doll, but it had like the tape player in its back and it told stories and its mouth moved and all that kind of shit. Well, that came out right along the same time as what Child's Play did, and the Good Guy doll. And I saw that. Didn't mean to see that. But I saw that. That Chucky doll immediately went to the bottom of my closet, and like I wouldn't go in the closet. Yeah, this is like 5 or 6 year old me. Like, that scared shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. So like one day, like we're out burning shit in the backyard because you know if you didn't have a pile of sticks in your backyard that you burnt once or twice a year, you weren't cool.
Kind of what you're doing with your life.
Exactly.
I
Yeah,
just burnt last weekend.
See, there you go. You know why? Because you get a pile of sticks, you burn them.
Yeah.
And you get a big pile.
Yeah.
Well, I got this great idea. We're about to have a fire. I'm going to go help Dad make this big fire. And once that fire starts, you can't put it out. He starts the fire, which this scared the fuck out of me because, like, he poured the gas on, and this was before I realized that, you know, fumes carry out the bottom.
Uh-huh.
So, like, he lit that motherfucker, and the fumes, like, carried out, and, like, it, woo, and then he got me. It didn't burn me or anything like that, but, like, scared shit
Yeah,
out of
because it
me.
just burns off real quick. It's fine.
So I went in the house. I dug that motherfucker out. I came running outside before my dad could stop me in the fire pit. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing? He had to go, Dad. He had to go. And he was like, I paid good. Santa paid good money for that. And I'm like, Santa was wrong. Santa was wrong.
I love you say that because Encoitur had one of those. It was a My Buddy doll. and he took a Sharpie, colored all over the face of that bad boy, and it was also buried in the closet under everything. I think every child that had one that was like, nope, nope.
We're the same.
Nope.
Keishan, we're the same. It was the younger brother. I was the younger brother. You were the younger brother. I get it. I get it, man.
You didn't want any part of that.
No, not at all. Like,
that is the great. That's why everybody has trauma. You put out a child's play movie when everyone had this doll, and they're like, "Here's what's going on with this doll," and all your kids are like,
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, to this day, like, even Teddy Ruxpin, I'm still just like,
hey, you kind of suck,
I side on this shit. Like I've been looking at him, I've decided on this shit. And I'm like,
it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't bring it, man. That's too much.
Like, I don't know about all that, bro.
That is too funny.
I'm glad I'm not the only one, though. I'm glad
that
makes me happy.
You're not. I think the whole generation was like, just, I feel like, terrified.
We might have to put a poll out on Facebook.
We should. Who
has childhood trauma from animatronic?
Was it my buddy?
Yeah, well, you had my buddy and me. You had Corky. You had Teddy Ruxpin. There was a girl one, too, but the girls also had Cabbage Patch dolls.
Well, I had a Cabbage Patch when I was really young, but I never got scared of it because there was no movie. Did you have the one that had
the diaper on it?
No, he had clothes. No, he had straight up tracksuit, name, birth certificate, all that fun stuff.
My sister had a Cabbage Patch doll. I never had one, but I think that's why I got the Corky doll. But it is also supposed to be a learning thing because you could put tapes in the back. Which, don't get me wrong, it was fun.
Probably was a good tool.
It was awesome.
Until the movie came out. It ruined everything.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We used to put tapes in there, and like he would sing because like it wasn't the mouth movements weren't really based upon the. I mean, it was
kind of.
It would have.
They were more just like
but like because like Teddy Ruxpin, when it's his time to talk, like he talks based upon when he's supposed to talk. But like if you put a tape in there, he sings, like his mouth just moves the whole time. Because there's no start and stop little mechanism in there for it. Because I didn't know that till a long time ago that's the way it was supposed to be.
I love it.
I don't feel so bad though now.
Put a poll out. We need to put a poll out and find out how many people were absolutely traumatized by this doll because of Child's Play the movie. It has to be. I'm gonna have to say at least half the people we know that had one were traumatized by it.
I feel like we need to get a hold of what is her name? I'm drawing a blank now.
On the show?
Yeah.
Get a hold of Dorothy?
Dorothy, that's it.
And ask her?
Sorry. We need to get a hold of Dorothy and be like, how many people have come to you and talked to you about childhood trauma dealing with these fucking dolls?
Has this been brought up before? Has anybody talked about it? I feel like they have.
Maybe I'll tag her in the post. Because I think she finally accepted my friend request a little while ago. Maybe you'll have to call her or text her and be like, hey, this is going to come out. I need you to weigh in on this.
I need a comment from you.
I need to know statistics. I need statistics.
Do you guys is this in the therapist newsletter you guys get every week that talks about this? Or was there one that covered? Because I got to know how many people were absolutely traumatized by this.
I was.
I'm guessing it's a lot.
You may not have been, but like
it wasn't my doll, so it didn't bother me.
Well, but I'm saying like you weren't, but like I was. Keishan was, obviously, because he colored all over that motherfucker's face.
He'll tell you. He was like, I wanted no part of that doll. None.
Like, and I'm it's gonna sound weird, but I'm thankful. Because, like, Tough Tony has had a shit ton of stuffed animals, shit ton of other, like, stuffed things. Like, he's got this weird, I think it's Sting. It's like the My Buddy and Me wrestler doll that you, like, pound on it, and it's like, give me some more! You're a pussy! You can't fucking take any of it! Like, you're like,
whoa!
Well, no, it's kind of cool. I think Papa Ed bought it for him. My father-in-law. But, like, it's like one of those things. I'm just like, there's gotta be some childhood trauma based on that. Gotta be. Fucking gotta be. I need statistics on this.
We're going to find out from Tough Tony in 30 years. But what scared the hell out of you as a child? He's going to I'll tell you what it was.
I'm like, you motherfuckers bought it for me. I'm like, yeah.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
We thought it was a good idea.
My bad.
He's going to be like, it was that goddamn Sting doll.
I haven't seen it in a while.
It's in the bottom somewhere.
It might be in the bottom of the
You
closet.
can find it. His face is all X'd out.
He's kind of off wrestling right now though because of John
Really?
Cena.
Oh, it got him?
Yeah.
The heel turn got him?
Yeah. Which I'll say this.
I get it.
No, I
He's
get it. Yeah, I
young.
get it. I mean, he still loves, like, Jey Uso is his man right now, though. Yeet! You know, that whole thing, and WrestleMania is in 2 weeks, so that's kind of exciting. But, like, I get it. Wrestling, John Cena was his whole world for a while, and, like, when you were a kid, let me ask you this. Because it wasn't really like that for me as a kid. When you were a kid and you played sports video games, did that translate to real life for you when you played sports?
No. Our shit was so basic that it didn't really translate into what we were doing. Like our little handheld football games were like run left, run right, or you might have a slant pass. Like that was it. There was nothing that was realistic about it, so no.
So like, I know over the past, I would say at least 10 plus years, we have NASCAR drivers who get into their simulator machines and like they can drive the tracks and it helps them.
Makes sense.
So apparently, my kid has been playing, I think we got him FIFA 2018 or something like that. It's one of the ones that has like Messi or Ronaldo on the cover because like those are his soccer guys. And you know, my Tough Tony plays soccer. So my kid has never ever been the dribbler. Like he's never been the attacker. He's always the kid that's always offsides, cherry picking the shit out of stuff. And I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it.
I'm totally okay with that because the kids don't pass
all the time.
The kids don't pass him the ball. He gets upset, but every once in a while he'll get a pass or he'll get a rebound and he'll fucking he'll score on soccer.
Put it on.
So last week he started. This week he didn't have games, but last week is the first time and he goes in and like it was in the first half. My kid actually out-dribbled the shit out of 4 kids.
Really?
And he got the ball stolen from him once and got it back. Like, he Barry Sanders the shit out of this. Like, he didn't go just straight at the goal. This fucker started all the way... Oh, dude, he started over on this side. Like, way over here. Dribbles around a kid, comes all the way towards me, because we're sitting on the far sideline. Jukes the shit out of a kid, takes it all the way down to the corner, then starts weaving towards the goal, gets the ball stolen from him, gets it back, dribbles around 2 more kids, and then goes and fucking punches it in the goal. It's the damnedest thing. I've never seen him dribble this well. I've never in a million years.
Have you been practicing?
What is going on? I looked at the wife and I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? And she's just like, I don't know. I don't know. And like he did it another time and didn't get scored, but he passed it to somebody, like, because he had 2 kids come on him. Well, he fucking nutmegs somebody, sends it to another kid, and he fucking scores. Like, he dribbled around 3 kids, somebody got back there, another kid recovered, fucking nutmegs, hey, kid, score. I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from? So I ask him when he gets done, and I'm like, hey, man, where's this from? He goes, oh, I've been learning how to do this on FIFA. And I looked at him like, you're full of shit, bro.
Seriously?
And no, he goes like, I watched them, and because coaches told him small kicks, instead of fucking booting it down the field, because like that's what some other kids on the team do. They're really good at it, but like doesn't do anything for you. He goes, no, Dad, I literally have been watching them do that, because like he doesn't always play FIFA. He's one of those kids that likes watching the game just as much as playing it. So like he'll put it on simulation and he'll watch it happen. So it's like him watching soccer on TV,
right?
But it's going through the video game, which I think is fucking cool.
Because
I'm not gonna lie, sense. I like watching some of the YouTube guys out there play some of the video games.
Watching always helps.
Absolutely,
to me it always helps.
Absolutely, and like games, I think like that's cool. I kind of want to play that, but I don't really want to get into it because like it's an RPG game or something like that. I'll go watch this dude play it, and I'm like, oh, I would not have fun playing this because it would frustrate the shit out of me. However, I can watch him play, and it's like watching a movie.
Yeah, then the frustration's gone.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, you're getting stuck. You're getting stuck. I'd be pissed if I were you, but
he got you.
Yeah, he got me. But like, he told me that, and I was like, huh, no shit. NASCAR does it. Now you've got kids coming up in the world who are playing like 2K25 basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Madden's not really that way because I think there's too many moving parts to that
Yeah.
for individual stuff, but like soccer. He sees the field on the game, and then when he goes out to the game, he sees the field like it's the game. And he does the same shit, and I'm
That
just like,
helps tremendously.
wow.
That's awesome. That is actually awesome.
I mean,
Good for
that's like how my kid's brain works, and I'm just like, damn. If we would have had fucking badass video games like that
It
when
might have
we were a
helped.
kid, I could almost guarantee you one of our brains would have been similar to that.
Oh, for sure.
Would have been similar. Not the exact same.
It
but
would have
like,
been very similar. But we had double dribble on 8-bit Nintendo. Like, it was not the same. You're not getting basketball fundamentals.
Was that the one where you could push people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double dribble was good because you could just roughhouse people. Like, you could shut up, just chuck them, steal the ball, and go the other way. There was no whistle. There was none of that.
That's why I loved NBA Jam.
He's heating up
He's on fire!
from downtown.
I gotta get all that shit working again, and we're gonna have to get on Twitch. Which,
Is
by the
Mark
way,
Albert still alive?
Marv Albert, yeah, he's still
Okay.
alive.
He's a huge part of that.
If you guys have made it this far, we're an hour and 9 minutes in, obviously. Twitch channel is up and running.
Ooh.
I have not figured out how to get a link to it. I need to get a hold of Dekishin and figure out how to get the link to the Fatties Over 40 YouTube or Twitch channel.
I've got more than that. I talked to him about that this week. I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
It's too much for the show, but I'll tell you later.
Okay. But I was on there yesterday playing MLB. If you guys want to see some video game stuff, or if you want other content on Twitch, let us know.
Yeah.
I'll be more than happy to get on there. It's super fucking easy.
It's easy.
The recording system that we use, that we have currently recording everything, we can go viral, or not viral, we can go live on
And
4 or
talk to
5 different
people.
platforms. And we
Yeah.
can talk. We can have a chat box up.
Uh-huh.
And Twitch is super easy to do it on,
Yeah.
as I found out yesterday.
We need to do some stuff on the Twitch for sure.
But I have to remember to turn the mic feature on. Because Gijo, which I love you, thank you for doing this for me yesterday. I appreciate all the help that you were trying to get me to do. I just was frustrated. I figured out what I did wrong. It was on the PS5. There's a feature that says turn mic on, turn mic off. And my dumb ass did not have the mic turned on. So, Gijo, shout out to you, buddy. Thank you for coming on there, because he was like, sup, dude? And I was like, oh, shit, there's somebody on here.
He's like, "What's up?" You can't hear me.
You know what, though? Oh, and he was like, I was like, is the mic working? He's like, no, dude, I can see you talking, but I can't hear shit. And I'm like, fuck. And he's just like, yeah, I still can't hear you. Like, I was getting frustrated, and he knew that. He was like, he even commented, like, I was playing, I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to play the game. He was like, hey, man, that was a nice strike. And I was like, I had to do one of these, like, thanks, because I have nothing else for you. It was fun. I was frustrated. But it was helpful that Gijo was helping me out on that, so I do appreciate that. I know we give you a lot of grief on here, but we need to have him on here.
Can we? Yes, we do.
We need to have him on here.
Can we do old school 8-bit games on Twitch?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Game on.
The problem is, because it'll go through this box right here, and then I can run it through OBS, because on OBS I can do YouTube and Twitch.
Okay.
So we can have either one live. I got to adjust the settings on it so that it'll stream better.
Okay.
Basically. But we can record it. I'm actually thinking about putting out a second called Fat Dudes Gaming
Okay.
on YouTube. That way, whenever I'm on here playing, or like, I'd really like to get you over here, like, to play baseball, because I do have 2 controllers. We can play baseball against each other,
that, yeah.
and it'd be fucking fun, because like, the controls are super easy. They're stupid easy.
Yeah, and I want to do an episode where we do Super C.
Yeah.
We can go through it in 30 minutes. It will not be long.
Bro, I suck
It's
at that game.
super quick.
I suck at that game.
You can
I'm
play number
sorry.
2. You take the back. This is what I used to do with Boner all the time. He would cover anything that came in from the back. I'll get the front, and I'll tell you when a bullet's coming. Or if the guy gets past me,
All right.
we will cruise past that.
Okay, I'm good with
We
that.
will cruise past. We will. I'm telling you, we're going to beat it in 30 minutes or less.
Here's the thing. We have SNES, we have a Super Nintendo, we have a Sega Genesis. I have a Nintendo 64, because that one system that I have is 3-in-1. I have a 3-in-1 setup. Now,
I've got the actual NES
I know
with the
you
cartridge.
My problem that I've had is the last time that I tried to hook it up to stuff, because I have the RCA to HDMI,
It's
I
such a
couldn't
pain.
get the shit
I get
to
it.
work.
Yeah.
but Which, if anybody out there has an old, like, 32 or a 36-inch old school, like, tube TV, let me know. That's a decent price. I remember moving the one that your dad had at his house, that fucking Sony Vega.
The Sony Triton.
That weighed 8,426 pounds.
All in the front, none in the back. So it was just front heavy.
I hated moving that thing into fucking
You
Gio's
and me
house.
both.
Well, me and you carried it.
Terrible.
Me and you fucking carried
it.
it.
Was heavy as hell.
That fucker weighed like 400 pounds.
I had a
swear to God,
hernia.
it did.
I didn't really, but I
know,
felt
no,
like I had a hernia.
I felt like my butthole was about to drop out. But if you guys know where one's at for a like cheap price, I would really like to do that.
Your anus prolapsed.
I might have a pink sock. I don't know. But we can also set up a camera to record it while we're playing on a Trinitron.
Nice.
Because we got the camera equipment for it. We can do that super easy.
Not like we don't have the equipment.
Don't have the equipment.
It's all right here in this room right now.
And I can set it all up. Super easy.
Bet.
I want to have like a night where you come over. Which they've never done it, which they need to, but Why Are We Friends? Moose and Max. Because we've had game nights before. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'd really like to have a night where we just play old school games.
We should do it on a Friday.
We can do it on Friday, Saturday. I don't care when we do it.
Yeah, Friday's best. Because I'm like angry about the week.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just need to zone out and play some video games.
Yep.
I think that would work out well.
What are you doing on the 18th?
18th? I don't even know what
It's
day
2 weeks.
today is.
Next week.
I think I'm open.
Because I'm off that day. That's my spring holiday.
I'm pulling up the
I can get
calendar
everything
now.
set up that day.
No, I won't be here.
Out of town?
I think I'll be out of town.
Okay. All right. Well, I tried.
See, that's what I did. Like right there, that's why I have a calendar. Hey, shout out to Jean Grey because she doesn't always put things on the calendar. She put this one on there. Thank you.
I'm very bad about. We have a family calendar ourselves, and I don't ever put shit on the
We
calendar.
do. It's me putting stuff on there, and her occasionally putting things on there.
See, you're like my wife.
Oh my
I'm like
God.
Jean Grey. Like next week. I have off duty Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, which we'll have to plan another day. We'll have to do like Wednesday for recording, or we can do it on the weekend again. Because it's not super nice outside just yet, to where weekends are completely out of the question.
Right.
We're getting there though. But like I always forget to put shit on the calendar. She's like, "Did you put your golf?" Like the other day, she's like, "Did you put your golf trip on the calendar?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's in there. It's in there now. I just remember to fucking do it."
We do it all the time.
Because like I went back on my work calendar because I have
That's why. Because she has a work calendar that she doesn't. I'm like, it's all on your phone. You have your work email on your personal phone. Yeah. You can do it. Just put it on there.
Well, see, I have two different phones. So like I have my calendar on my work phone. And
she has no excuse.
Well, valid. That's valid. But like I forgot to put it on there, and I was like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
It's hard. It's hard to remember.
But no, we do need to have an old school game night.
We'll figure it out.
We will send it through Twitch or YouTube or something, and we will get live comments because I think that'd be fun.
Hell yeah.
And I've been telling you for a long time. We need to do that. We need to do that a lot.
Agreed. I want to do one of those too, especially when it's going. I'm an 8-bit guy.
I know.
I stopped playing. I
had a
16.
PS3
I did
or something, didn't you?
I
did one of the Xboxes.
No, I had a PS3
No, you had an Xbox.
or 2. No,
You had an Xbox.
Unquarter did. I did not.
What were we playing Madden on that one time at Gijo's house?
PS3 or PS2. It was a PS2.
Was it?
Yeah. I was always a PlayStation. That's what I got. That was a gift.
No. The Madden that had Peyton Hillis on it. One of you two had it on Xbox.
Then.
Okay.
It would have been his.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
We played it on there because I was just like, I don't like this fucking controller, even though it was set up better than PlayStation's controller. I was like, I'm gonna suck at this game because this controller. I blamed it on the controller.
And it's not like I use it. I never played those games. I have not been an actual active gamer since
64.
SNES.
Oh.
No, it was before that. That's the last time I was an active gamer.
That's valid.
And then at that point, I was like, I'm done.
You know what, though? With all the cool-ass new technology with video games, we need to have one night, just besides the game night, just talk about old school gaming and bring some people in on this. Just on Zoom or something and just have a panel. I actually prefer the old school games over the new shit because of how simple they were, but how hard they were.
They were hard. See, that's the thing. Back then, the old games, it was all about there's a pattern, and if you can figure it out and memorize it, you could dominate the game.
Yep.
But if you couldn't figure it out,
Yep.
you were just dumbfounded. And I'm good at finding patterns.
Super C, Tecmo Super Bowl, and because it wasn't just Bo Jackson.
Oh,
Bo
no.
Jackson
There's-
was the cheat code,
well,
but there were
that was
3
just
other
cheating.
people in that game that if you figured out their code or their
Or if you could play the
pattern,
49ers,
yes,
you could dominate with them.
RBI baseball. If you could figure out the ephus pitch,
That's all
that
you
would drop-
needed.
that's all you needed against the computer because they'd swing at it every fucking time. Which is why when we play, the ephus pitch is outlawed.
Yes.
You get
We-
one. What do we
I think you get one.
I think we get one, like
per
one an inning. Yeah, I think
one
that's
an
what it
inning.
was.
It was like you get one an inning, that's it.
Yeah, because in college, when me and Josh used to play
We
all the
get
time.
so
we're like-
mad when it
we get so
was
mad. Like, fuck you, we're not playing. Okay, calm down. Let's make a deal right now. You get one per inning.
Gentlemen's agreement.
Gentlemen's agreement. But it always stuck. Like, those are the house rules. But that became, like, all of our house rules. So I get it. No,
Yeah.
that
No, because
makes
that ephus pitch was terrible.
It was dirty.
It just goes. It has a
like-
weird
it's
sound
like-
effect too.
yeah,
It's
it's like it does this, and all of a sudden, like 4 feet on the field, which
and
is
it
like
just
3
drops.
pixels.
Like what the
It's
hell?
literally 3 pixels. It drops right before it gets to the plate, and you're like, really? Because like
I hate
all of
you.
us,
I hate you.
every single one of us goes to the front of the box in the front corner. and you're
waiting, like, come on,
give me
let's
that
go,
shit. And then
let's
all of a sudden
go.
It's like, I still can't even hit.
How? How is it? Yeah, I
Exactly,
hated
yeah.
that. I hated it. Yeah.
But no, like the
That's
8.
how we avoided arguments.
See,
One an
See,
inning.
like when I grew up, or when I was a kid, I had an NES, and then I never had an SNES. I went to Genesis.
Oh, you were a
I went to
Sega guy.
I was a Sega kid,
Okay.
and I lived and died by Sega until Nintendo 64.
I like Sega too. I get it. I didn't have one. We were SNES guys, but what? You know,
But
you get
Genesis had that 32X, which is where the first 3D
it. And
games
you had
came
the
out
Game
on there.
Genie in that.
Yeah. 'Cause, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I used to play Virtua Fighter and the
That's a good one.
whatever the driving game was. I cannot remember what it was called on there, but it was like basically like Cruising USA, but it was like the first version of Circuit Racing on there, and I can never remember what it was
I don't know
called.
what it was either.
But it was like,
But I
it
know
was
you're
one of the
talking
best
about-
racing games because everything was like
Yeah.
3D and it was cool. And I was like, dude, I'd throw fucking Bush in the CD player, and I'd fucking roll through that entire game.
Love it.
I don't know why. Like that was the thing. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yes, 100%. And my parents
took
were
me
like,
back in time.
Yeah, it was like my parents would be like, turn that down. Fuck you, I'm racing, Mom. What'd you say to me? Nothing. I'll turn it down. I was just playing.
I said I was baiting. Sorry.
Sorry.
I forgot who I was talking to. My bad.
Sorry.
My bad.
You want me to go get your dad? Nope.
Nah, we good.
Nope, thanks. I'll
We
turn it
we
down.
good.
My bad. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom. But I do miss those days. I miss the easy complicatedness of those games.
Yeah.
I do, because like now it's like, do you want to save? Oh, you forgot to save. You need to save 46 times. It's like, bro, I just want to play.
That, and I hate the cutaways. Now I got to give you a story. Let me give you a 30-second movie
Yes.
scene. I want to play a game. I'm not here to. If I want to watch a movie, I'll watch a movie.
You know what else I hate? The fact that I have to like last night. So last night,
Yeah,
I'm trying to set everything up, and I just bought. Which have you been to a Best Buy lately?
No.
Okay, so random story, but this has to do with kind of the video game stuff. After we went to go see Minecraft last night, the wife wanted to go to like one of those boutique stores up north. We were at over by Zona Rosa
Okay.
at Berrywood 24.
Okay.
So we go through there, and I'm like, there's nothing in there, because I actually looked for a lot of shit for this room when we were there, because like those this is where I got Willie Rowe from. Was like from one of the one in Lewisburg, had like some random shit like that, which I'm gonna go back there before we completely change
Get some
everything,
more,
'cause
yeah.
This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I gotta figure out something to do with this.
We need to
because-
take it out of the cardboard and actually just
Oh,
hang it.
by the way, my wife is so pissed that the cardboard's still on it. She's like, every time I watch that, I'm fucking hating it. But like on the TV, you can see that there's like this glare, so we got to get rid of the glare.
Yeah, we got to
because you
move it to a
can't see
different
what that is.
position. If we put it away from that light, like lower,
I think it needs to go like here.
or over here or something. Yeah, if we move it, it'll be fine.
We'll figure it out.
It'll be
But
fine.
anyway, so I go to Best Buy because it's right next to the boutique place, and I'm like, I ain't been in a Best Buy in a while, and I wanted to go in there and
Check it
go
out.
to the
Like,
Best Buy. Dude, it is like an Apple or a Google store now. There's
Really?
nothing in there.
Just displays
Like, it's
to play
just
with?
like displays. Like it went from like a giant store to like this now, and like
Just a couple of aisles with items to pick up and play with.
That's literally what it is now. Because like I went in there and I'm like, I always like to go to the camera section because I'm always looking at camera equipment because that's what we do. Like I want to get a
We
secondary
need cameras
camera.
all the time.
I want to get a secondary camera to replace.
I also
that
want to
one.
get another camera
Because
I
like
want to
literally
replace this one.
Well, literally what we would do is that camera stays there. There's another camera that's going to go over there, which would be mine, and then your nice camera, because I don't have the nicer camera, which is fine with me, would go in the middle.
Yeah.
And we can get rid of the big camera. We can open up the space, and we can have a little bit better atmosphere in
More fun, do more stuff.
Yeah. We'll have more room for activities. We can do karate in the garage. Exactly, because we're always doing karate on here.
You missed it before we started the show. We were doing karate. Right
DB,
here.
where are you at with the sound effects?
We needed
We need to
it.
get you back on the show again. We need some sound effects. But like it shocked me that the store was just so barren.
I was going to say,
Like,
barren. I was like,
I felt like I was like walking into an Apple, which I'm not saying Apple stores are bad, but like that's what I felt like. Like I felt like I was in a cell phone store.
because there's not a lot of stuff on the walls per
No.
se. It's like there
like-
are rows set up with stuff for you to touch. Other than that, that's it. That's
like-
all we got.
There's always been two stores that you go to when you want a TV. You either go to NFM or you go to Best Buy.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, their TV wall sucks.
Jesus.
It hurt my feelings.
They don't have the Magnolia Center anymore?
No, like it's literally
That was
they
their
have, like,
high-end
it look
area.
like- when was the last time you went to Walmart?
Oh, God. I haven't stepped foot in Walmart probably 2 years.
Okay, still, it's
been a while.
The last time you went to Walmart, when you went to their electronics section, they had a barren TV wall in the back, right?
I mean, they had TVs up there, and they just had everything locked into cases pretty much.
So their entire store looks like a Walmart electronics section now.
Jesus. That sucks.
Like it hurt my feelings because I used to work for Best Buy.
Yeah, well, we used to spend a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Even before you
Yes.
worked there, we spent a
Yes.
lot of time in Best
Yes.
Buy.
I mean, shout out to Best Buy for hooking up all the stereo audio equipment for our cars that could have anybody ever wanted, but whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good shit.
shout out to Brandsmart for letting us almost burn your store down too. It's not our fault. Not our fault. But anyway,
I miss Brandsmart. That was a good
I
store.
do miss
That was a
Brandsmart. I
really
loved
good store.
their car audio room.
Oh, it was the best.
I felt so bad the night that happened, but we got out of there.
Hey, that's their own fault.
That was their own fault.
They set it up wrong.
They set that, yeah. They
yeah,
fucked
that's
that right
on
up.
them.
But I ended up buying the video game, and I also bought Tough Tony FC25 because he's been wanting it for a long time on Switch, which hopefully he gets better. That's my thought. Anyway, I got us a speaker for golf too.
Oh, really?
One that magnetizes on the thing.
Nice.
It was only $30, and I was like, it's waterproof, and then we don't have to worry about carts that don't have fucking stereos in them anymore. I was like, going in the bag. I also have a rangefinder for us too, by the way.
I got one too.
Well, I've never had one. I bought one during Amazon Prime Day last year and never had a chance to pull it out because it was after golf season was over.
It's funny because I don't even use it anymore. Now I've got an app on my watch. I use my watch because then it gives me distance no matter where I am, and I'm like, I just got to look at my watch.
I just want to look like a do-bag. I just want to look like a D-bag. That's all I want to do.
This guy, he don't even know how far his club hits, and he's like, it's 150. What do I need for that?
I'm always going to ask you guys,
He can
hey
make
guys,
that an 8,
I'm like,
7. What do I hit on this one?
Hey, hey, what club are you guys hitting with? You're like, I'm hitting with a 7. We're like, okay,
I'm
I'd
gonna
probably do a
use
7.
Maybe a 6. I don't know.
6.
I don't know. Depends. Is there wind?
I'll swing normal on a 6, and then I'll have to fucking try to smash a 7. Okay, we're good. I don't know these things. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get new clubs. Okay?
We don't have time. This is a problem. We don't have time for what we do now.
2 weeks ago. Well, let me finish this story real quick.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
no,
off.
you're good. So, I started fucking around with the system because, like, we got home and I was like, you know what? I want to go on Twitch. I haven't done that yet. I want to load this up. I want to get this thing situated. So I loaded MLB 25 the show because I love baseball. I haven't had a good baseball game in a long time. And you know, when I get into MLB, I will play season after season, especially Road to the Show. I really love Road to the Show because it's just me.
Right.
I don't have to worry about a franchise, even though I was going to start a franchise and be the Royals, and then I was like, nah, I'm going Road to the
Road's
Show.
better. I personally think Road is
I
better.
did make myself like 6'3", but like 250 pounds, and I got a belly.
I'm
I'm playing third base.
breakfast.
I'm playing third base, so I kind of look like Panda.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah. When I get on there, you'll have to
I
you have
like
to get on
that.
there and talk shit. Or you can be here when I do it. I don't give a fuck.
I'll figure it out.
I'll Skype you in. I don't give a shit,
I'll sit here right here. I'll just be talking.
bro. So that's what I want. I'm not gonna lie.
Panda, up to bat.
I'm not gonna lie. I really want you to just color commentate. I'll turn the color commentary off. Like, I just want you to be here. Like, I can.
That would actually be a fun
It'd be
episode if I just did
amazing.
color for a
It
game.
would be amazing. We need one other person here.
Yeah, because I need a
I
play-by-play.
need DB
One
here.
needs to do a play-by-play. One needs to do
I
color.
need-
He and I will do
I
it.
need DB here.
We'll do
You guys
that
can
as you're
color
playing,
while
and that
I'm
would be
playing.
hilarious.
Fucking awesome.
I actually like this a lot. That's a fun idea. That's a really fun idea.
This is what I do.
So people don't know, I actually love doing sports stuff. Like, that's what I
So-
thought I was going to do for a living with sports radio, and so that would be a great time.
You need to talk to Tough Tony about that because he wants to get into that shit. And I told him, I was like,
It's a long, hard road, bro. That's why I'm here right now.
Uncle Mike went to school for that stuff. And he's like, really? And I was like, yeah, dude, you would be. Because, like, we'll get back to that too in a
Sorry,
second. We're
this is a topic that we both love this.
Yes. But dude, it took like fucking 30 minutes for that fucking game to load. And that's one of the things that I love about old school games is you pop the bitch in, the game's right there.
Or then we do it, and it's good.
Boom. The entire game's there. I hate the new game systems where you have to download, like they give you this much of the game.
I need
and
this
have to
player
download
pack.
everything
You
else.
need this bonus pack. You
fucking
need this. Oh, and then also we had updates on the system together as well. Here's another 30 minutes of downloads.
I had to wait 20 minutes for that to start with.
And you're like, dude, I'm on fiber. I've got gig speeds here. What are we doing? And yet I'm still waiting to play a game.
That's like, I unplugged your thing and plugged that in there because that's where the, like, if I could turn the cameras around, I'd show you, like, all the setups, like, right there. This room's a fucking mess. But it's all of our equipment.
We got a lot.
But, like, so, I don't know what else I got to touch on, but Tough Tony wants to be a commentator because, like, this dude annoys me. I love my kid to death. But, like, his thing right now is tournaments with soccer people. And, dude, he will just come in and he will tell you everything that you never wanted to know about everything. And he gets all this shit from all the info that he gets from these games. And I'm not mad at him for that because this is how his brain works. But it's like, bro, I don't care. But, like, I have a friend who, I have to care. I have to care because I'm his dad. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, the other night when I wasn't home, when I was doing my 19-hour day, my wife goes, I fucking hate you when I got home. And I'm like, where's the next morning? I was like, why? What did I do? And she's like, no, it's not you. He talked about nothing for 2 hours straight last night. And I was like, oh, my bad. I was like, what was he talking about? She was like, soccer, I think.
I think that's my favorite part. I think
So the other night, or it was last Monday, wife had to go get taxes done for Papa Ed, you know, the deceased tax and all that kind of shit. So the lady that did our taxes, because I couldn't do them because I said that her shit was fucked up. So we went back to the same lady for that, and she's super nice. He starts talking about soccer to her because her granddaughter plays like high school soccer or something like that. For the hour and a half that they were there, she didn't talk to my wife. She talked to my son
about soccer.
about fucking soccer. And she was like, at the end of everything, she's like, bro, I don't know how your mind works like that and how you know all that shit, but you keep going with that money. And I was like, yeah, we get that all the time. Because if it ain't about soccer, it's about wrestling or it's about...
I love it.
Oh, dude.
I love it.
It wears you out.
I just need him to get on that on the NFL. If he ever gets on that, I will just geek out. You're going to come in, you're like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you on the phone? Who are you talking to? Talking to Uncle Mike. Talking about football.
Uncle Mike wanted to talk about football today. I've been trying to. He's into football during football season, but like right now, like his big thing is soccer. Like if I can get him into, because like he likes playing Madden, so he knows.
That's the intro. That's the gateway drug of football. That is the gateway.
He knows some shit. He just doesn't know some shit yet.
He'll get there.
So, yeah. But it's crazy.
I don't know. These younger generations, they are really big into soccer. They may not make that turn into football. I don't know.
I try.
Because you and I both were
try. Oh,
we made fun of soccer growing up. Who plays soccer?
The only reason why we stopped having to make fun of people who play soccer was because Josh and Duran started playing soccer junior year, and we were like, we can't make fun of this anymore because our buddies are playing. We went to those games. I didn't know what was going on. I sat there in the stands and I watched them though.
Side note, I gotta apologize. I gotta apologize to both Chief and Josh. I know I was supposed to play soccer with you guys. That was the agreement, but
I didn't know that.
it was soccer, man.
I didn't know that. I didn't get asked to play
Josh
soccer.
played golf,
Right.
and the return, the reciprocal was supposed to be I played soccer,
Oh.
and I was going to, but then I remembered it's soccer, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing? It's soccer.
I didn't get asked to play soccer. And I'm okay with that. Thanks. Thank you guys for not asking me to play soccer, because I'd have told you no.
I said yes. And I actually fully intended to play until it came around. I was like, wait a minute, you want me to do
You're
what?
a dick. You're a terrible friend. You're a terrible friend.
Who was worse in the situation? Honestly. The one that got to go play golf for free, or the one that was going to go run miles and miles? Which one would you do?
You're a dick.
I am a dick. That was a dick move on my part.
No, I totally would have played soccer. I get it. No,
I'm
not
soccer, bro.
Oh, dude, I know.
Soccer. Come on.
Hey, this is why.
Soccer.
Like, I used to yell at my kid on the sideline when he was playing soccer. I'd tell him to like get open or hustle and all that kind. I stopped doing that. He told me during the summer session that I talk too much and he can't concentrate while I'm playing soccer. I'm like, oh, no shit. All right, motherfucker. I didn't tell him that, but I was like, all right, fucker. All right, you don't want me to talk? All right, I won't talk no more. You won't hear me. I do tell him to spread out though. But like it's when this play stopped and he's like, if he's like they're getting ready to kick off,
Like, why?
Like, Wyatt, come towards me a little.
No.
He's like, okay. But like, I don't yell at him anymore. I'm just like I sitting there.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't.
okay.
You can't be yelling at your kid because then
I know.
because
I'm learning.
He's programmed
I'm
to
learning. He
listen to
is.
you,
He
and he's
is.
like, "But I gotta listen to the coach right now,
Well,
man. Like you're
well,
killing me."
Well, and that's the thing is like, which I love our coach, Coach Ian and Coach Allen. They're both great coaches. They treat those kids amazing, and I'm glad that Wyatt has them for coaches. I will never say anything bad about them. Like, they're amazing coaches. They're really good kids. They're what I always had as a kid too.
Oh, nice.
Like when we were coaches, like our coaches were always hard on us, but they weren't like assholes about it for the most part. I mean, Weishman doesn't count.
I'm talking about when I was younger. I
Well,
did not
you
have
played
a
for
good
the Bandits,
experience.
so
Yeah,
that's a
it
different
was,
story.
that was not great.
Those coaches were assholes.
Which was my dad.
Coach,
Sorry, Dad.
Gigio can be a dick.
It wasn't really
It was a
him.
different time.
No, it was
a
the
different
way things were.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was different.
Hey, my dad was my coach at one point in time, and he made me run all the fucking time too. It happens. It happens.
It is what it
I
is.
get it. Yeah, I'm not mad at him for it.
It's a learning experience for everybody involved. Is what it is.
Hurt my feelings. We were meant to get our feelings hurt though.
Man, you got to grow up. I get it. I got my feelings hurt too. I got to get through it. It's life. It's a life lesson at a young age.
If you don't get your feelings hurt as a kid, you never learn how to work through it as an adult.
True story.
I'm sorry.
There was no participation awards. And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to come into the boomer scenario, but seriously,
No.
you got to learn how to overcome adversity. It's a part of life.
I will tell you this. When I was a kid, when we were in baseball, and this was up until probably 10 or 11 or 12, 13, depending on where it's at, because I don't really remember exactly where it is. Everybody got a trophy. But the first, second, and third place teams got more shit. Everybody got a, hey, you were in the league.
What?
You were in the league. But first, second, and third, first place teams got big trophies. And it all played down from there. But like, if you were like 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, you're like, oh yeah, but here's your medal. Try harder next year, bitch.
Here's your ribbon.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was like.
Like
Here's your
a ribbon? What is this, a pie making competition? Or is this
here's your
baseball?
fucking- here's your
What
fucking
are we
ribbon.
doing?
And then you're like, you see like because like, thankfully, I was on a team that was always in the top 3. I took home trophies all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but I would look at the other end of the table and I'm like, where's their trophies? Nah, player, here's your ribbon that you were in the league. And like the first state tournament that we played in, like we got fucking our asses handed to them. And the coach was like, you're supposed to get trophies. Or you're supposed to get fucking ribbons. But you guys took 7th. You ain't getting shit. And I'm just like, what?
That's not how this works. That's
We
not
get-
how life works.
We get trophies, bro. And he's like, nope,
No.
nope.
Trophies are for winners.
That's exactly, and shout out to him because my baseball coach from when I was a kid just passed away about a month ago. His name was Dale Henry. shout out to him because he instilled that in us. If you guys aren't winning, you don't get shit. You don't get pizza parties. You don't get fucking. You don't get a goddamn thing. You're gonna run at practice. The next practice.
We gotta get better.
That's
Because
exactly
we didn't
what
win.
it was.
That's
exactly
how life
what it was.
is, though. Like
Yes.
I don't just show up. I mean, yeah, I get a paycheck, but I still gotta work. If I'm not actually working,
I shouldn't get a paycheck.
I'm gonna get shown the door. They're gonna be like, "You got to go.
Yeah.
You are not."
Yeah.
There's a level.
No,
you
you're
gotta
right.
meet this
Yeah.
level, and
No,
then
you're
you get
right.
more as you exceed
You're
that
right.
level.
You're
But
100%
you
correct.
gotta meet it, man.
And I don't want to sound boomerish either, but I think that's part of the problem with some of these people today
It's a
is
huge problem. We
They
got a
don't-
lot of Gen X in
we
us.
do.
We're very Gen
that's
X.
why we're Zennials.
We are.
That is exactly why we're Zennials, because
We are Oregon Trail.
we are the
generation
Oregon
is what
Trail
we
kids.
are.
We
Yes.
are, because like we were raised, because your dad 63.
Oh God, no! He's
When was your born?
Right. He was
63,
early
64?
'60s, somewhere in there.
So he's at the very end of the baby boom.
He's at the very end of baby boomer.
right, but
Yeah.
he still was raised, which I know Grandma didn't put up with no shit.
No.
I know her.
Well, Grandpa did not put up with.
Grandma
no
didn't put up with shit either, but I know Grandma didn't put up with no shit either.
Grandma was very much the wait till your dad gets home kind of guy.
I'm not mad at her for that.
I love
I
that.
ain't mad at her for that
I'll
at
tell
all,
you right now,
because that's
when-
the way it works in my family.
When Dad got home, that was not a good time.
That's the way it works in my family. White's having problems with Mom? Wait till your dad gets home, motherfucker.
See what happens.
And then I usually get a phone call. You want
Yeah.
to talk to your son for a minute? Put him on. What are you doing?
What?
I get
now?
it. But like, because my dad was born in 54. My mom was in 53. So yeah, my dad was in 54.
Yeah, they're not too
Something
far
like that.
apart.
No. I mean, there's about a 10-year difference.
Jean Grey's
but-
parents are like in between yours and mine. They're like they're all in that
Well,
same
that's
area.
Like, that's like the thing about that is like, me and you are the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Our parents are born 10 years apart, but still same generation.
Oh yeah,
My parents just had kids later in life.
just very
It's not
much
a problem.
same
Oh yeah.
kind of thought process on things. They were
Yep.
raised the exact same
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Like, they dealt with the same
Yeah.
stuff. It was
It was just a little bit later in time,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, no, it's the same shit. And like, your dad can be hard. Your dad was hard for certain things, but your dad was also good, same as mine.
he's
Same
pretty
as my
fair.
parents.
I'll be
Oh,
honest, he was
absolutely.
pretty fair.
Yeah. I mean,
Looking back, I can't be like there was a time where he blew up and I'm like, that was justified. It was clearly justified.
you're like, shit.
Was I being a turd?
Was I being a dick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
Did I need that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. Which is why I'm
Hey.
like, I love my dad.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
you
that's-
nailed it, dude. You nailed it.
That's why still to this day, every time I'm just like, Gijo, I did not break your coffee table. I love you. I did not break your fucking coffee. Did I put Josh's footprints on the top of on your ceiling?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
I did that.
I did do that.
Did I
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
collapse your house? Yes.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I did
Also,
not
yes.
break your coffee table, goddammit.
No, that was Josh.
And I got blamed for that.
That was Josh.
But I got blamed for that.
That was Josh.
I know it was. It was Josh and Tom.
He Sabu Dakishan through his coffee table.
Every time I hear
You
that,
love it.
every time I hear that song, I'm just like, he's Sabu is kissing from a coffee table. Absolutely love it.
So good. So good. My God, this is great, dude. We've gone for an hour, 40
even
minutes,
talked
and
about
we've had
sports.
like two stories. That's it. 2 stories that we barely touched
We haven't
on.
even talked about sports, but I do want to.
We're gonna give a shout out to.
No, we're going. No, because I want to talk about some sports real quick.
We got time.
Yeah,
we got time.
We got
That's
all
why we
kinds
did it
of
on the
time.
weekend. We
all
got time.
kinds of time. So, first things first. Let's talk about the torpedo bats.
Cheating ass Yankees. That's all I can say. Cheating ass Yankees.
I'm not mad at them.
I'm not either.
I'm
when
not
I
mad
say
at it
that
at
it's a
all.
joke, it's a tongue in cheek.
So here's the best part about this.
It's super smart.
Well, a lot of people don't realize is the torpedo bats are not new. Easton, God love them. Easton of all companies. So they put out a torpedo bat back in the 90s.
Oh.
It's metal. Super skinny handle.
I didn't realize
Goes into
this.
it was a softball bat. Goes into a big barrel and then tapers off back at the end.
Okay.
That's where the design came from. I saw a picture of it the other day and I'd forgotten about it.
Nice.
Because I was like, I know that bat from somewhere.
That looks
I recognize
familiar.
it. But it was a slow pitch softball bat. And that's where they got the design from. Because slow pitch softball, you need as much barrel space as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're fucking trying to hit shit through the fucking moon but on a slower pitched ball.
Right, and it's coming at a weird angle, and also
You're trying to keep the ball in the zone more.
you're trying to keep it in the zone, and the whole point of slow pitch softball is to actually hit the ball.
Yeah.
So we
You're not
got
trying
to
to
get
strike
it in the
people out.
zone. No, we got to get in the zone. We have the ball and play. Like, we're trying to get the thing going. And so I don't know that you necessarily need the special bat for the slow pitch, but
That's why it died.
But for
you
baseball, especially when the player they made it for just hits everything
Well,
off
this-
the label
this is-
because he gets jammed constantly.
Well, and this is the thing that a lot of people don't realize is, do you know the Torpedo bat has been around for 2 years?
I've never seen anybody use it before.
It's because nobody has talked about it until the Yankees did it when they put it in the Murderers Row lineup.
Well, and they were like, it feels like everybody except for Aaron Judge is using the damn thing. Everybody else is using it,
So
that bat except for him, and he's like, I don't need that.
If I'm not mistaken, and I could be, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't really care who corrects me on this, there was a Phillies player that is actually the one that started doing this.
Really?
And then the Yankees are the ones that went and talked to MIT and were like, hey, we need the statistics behind this.
Well, they've got, actually, yeah, they did stats on
Yes.
it, but their hitting coach is actually a graduate. He's an engineer
Yes.
from MIT
Yes.
who designed this bat
Yes.
for them because he's like, let me look at the
Yes.
numbers. I can fix this. All I
Yes.
gotta do is change the bat.
Yes.
And then they're like, really?
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do anything. You just give him a new bat? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And they did. And he was like, I'll be damned.
Yep.
Who else wants the bat?
Yeah. Well, and literally what he did is he took that design from a softball bat and looked at, because like if you go back in history, and a lot of people don't realize this, way back in the 20s and 30s when Babe Ruth and Ty Cobb and all those guys were playing, if you've ever looked in the old school museums,
Dude, those bats.
those bats were all different shapes and colors and sizes and all that kind
But
of
they
shit.
were all heavy.
Well, and that's the difference. Babe
Ruth swung
with
like a
40
10-pound bat, it felt
I was
like.
saying,
I'm
he's-
exaggerating.
No, you're
but it
not
was heavy.
You're
it
not
was heavy.
He swung like a 46-ounce bat or some stupid
you're like,
thing like that.
Dude, what?
But if you look at the bat, the barrel on it and like the hitting zone was like this.
Yeah.
Because he had so much more room for it.
They were like, I want all this weight right here.
Yes.
He just wants. He was different though. He was just like dropped the end of the bat and just took it out.
And it wasn't
You're like,
until
"Dang."
like the 60s or 70s when everything streamlined into what the modern day bat was.
It was easier because then we could
Exactly.
mass produce it
Exactly.
at the same size.
Yes.
We just use different wood to get the different
Yes.
weights and yada yada, and there we go from there.
And like everybody's so worried about this new torpedo bat, and all I gotta say is, guess what's gonna happen if everybody goes to torpedo bats? The balls are gonna deaden again.
And I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm not the person that's the
No,
who
I like
can't
it.
change it.
I
I'm
like
all
it.
for it. Like if it's gonna make it more fun,
The only
do it.
the only thing that I hate, and it's because you know I'm a pitcher guy at heart, is if you continue the route that you're on with the live baseball the way they have it with this new bat, because the new bat is game changing because of the design of it.
Yeah,
It really is.
It really is.
And I'm not mad at that,
But
but
it's awesome.
it's going to make pitchers, when you have a really good pitcher, like let's say like an Aroldis Chapman who throws 105 miles an hour, they're going to get more hits off of him now because of the change of style of bat, because you're no longer fouling
You
bats
can't
off.
jam them
Exactly.
anymore. That's the thing.
Exactly.
The jam is gone.
Yes.
And
Those
so,
people that throw cutters.
but all you do is whoever can go low and away. Now you're
Well,
the king
and- well,
because
this
you're
is-
not. The torpedo bat's not going low and away like.
Well, and this is my thing. The hard throwers that are throwing 100 plus mile an hour, they're going to start to fade away for a few years because you're going to get the Greg Maddux type people back, and it's all about
The
mechanics.
finesse and location.
Bingo. And that's what this is why it's a good thing.
It's fun because
It's a
it cycles
fucking
the
great
sport,
thing.
and
Yes.
and that's what baseball needs. Is we need to
Yes.
shake it up a little
Yes.
bit. The pitch, I personally was not for the pitch clock when they brought it in. I'm like, I don't know if I love this.
I kind of like it now.
I love it now.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. I'm
Yes.
like, wait, we can get through this
Yes.
game, and I also love the replay because who
Dude,
was
I
it?
can't wait. I cannot
It
wait
was
for that to
so
come.
cold because the other days I think it was spring training I was watching, and they were like strike, and he just taps his helmet.
He does this.
And, yeah,
This is all he
and
has to do is stop
and he walks off. It was so cold.
Yeah.
It's like a no look shoot
Yeah.
in basketball. He just walks away because he knows.
I cannot wait.
I got you.
I cannot
And that's
wait.
just so cold, dude.
Like-
it's so cold.
Like I cannot wait because this is going to weed out the bad umpires.
Oh,
and
yes.
this is what makes me happy.
so much
Because
fun.
I cannot wait for the replay system to actually come on full time, which it should be next year. Because like I've been watching spring training a lot.
Sorry, Angel.
Yeah,
you're gone.
There's like 3 or 4 of them that are like going to be the first ones
Who's
gone.
a historically bad umpire? You're out, bro. You're out.
And don't get me wrong, I love when they call strikes low and away or low where they're borderline.
And it's on the line. I'm all for it. That's baseball. I love it.
But for someone to be able to go, nah, dude, nah, I know that was a ball.
And it's just this.
Yes.
And I can be so confident.
Yes.
I just walk. Love it. It's like a walk-off.
Well, and you only get so
good.
many, and you only get so many per at bat.
Yeah.
And that's the best part about
like
it.
a game. I don't remember what they're going to put in.
Per at bat.
I don't know, but I just know that it's going to be. It's going to be fun. It's good for the sport.
It's like the challenges.
Yes.
I love how they have the challenges.
But it's limited, and you better be right.
Yes.
And that's the thing. If you are right and you're confident and you're right, it looks cool.
Oh, dude.
It looks so cool,
I've seen
man.
it so many times, and I'm not gonna lie. There are also, I love it whenever the umpire is correct.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Uh-huh.
The one clip where he's like, "And we are correct by replay. It's a strike," and I'm like, "Way to go, umpire!" I love it because like it was like right on the corner, and you're like, "Oh, that was a strike."
Like I said,
exactly. Like the pitch was called from the beginning. Strike 3, you're out. And I'm like, yeah.
It's the office equivalent of, as previously stated. And I put a screenshot in from the other thing. Like, remember when I said it was a strike? It's a strike.
As previously stated in the email, yes, that is exactly it. I'm happy with baseball now. All of a sudden, like
it's way more fun. Still not fun enough to pay $20 a month to watch it, but
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, I
know you're not there yet.
But I'm like,
I know you're not there yet. But I'm gonna get Bally's.
You start off 2 and 3. It's not helping me spend the $20 to watch you. You started off hot. Say you went.
They're 4 and 5.
Okay. Okay.
The whole AL Central's garbage right now, though. Whole AL Central's garbage.
If
they all
you want
started
me
2
to
and 4.
subscribe to yet another streaming service and add $20 a month to my balance sheet,
They're 4 and 5.
Okay.
They're 3 and 3 at home. Goddammit.
They went 2 and 3 against the Orioles.
They won the series.
Yeah.
They won the series. Well,
that's the first series they've won. They lost the first one. They lost the second one. They won this one.
Look. It's a crapshoot against the Indians. Nobody knows what the Guardians. Sorry, the Guardians.
It's acceptable.
Nobody knows what Cleveland's going to give you.
No.
Ever. Because they are the most fucking back-assward-ass team ever.
Yeah.
Because they're either going to be good in the beginning, or they're going to be shit in the beginning. But by the time playoffs roll around, magically they're 1 or 2 in the division. Because that's just the way that franchise works.
But the White Sox still are terrible.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Honestly, I haven't talked about this shit. I do Fat 4 during football season. I may not just do it. I'm not going to do a Fat 4.
I just want to know what your thoughts are on White Sox every week.
I'm just going to start betting on them to lose every game to see if I make money. Just like have a flat. There's a you bet, like say you $15 to lose.
Bro, I just pulled it up. So they lost one. Let's see, one. They are on
2-6, right?
They won their first game of the season.
Okay.
They won 8-1. So you're like, oh,
they might have something.
Oh, okay. Then they come out the next week, the next game against the Angels, and they lose 1-0. You're like, oh, that's a 1-0 loss.
That ain't great.
That's not terrible.
That ain't
it's not good.
But it ain't great.
But it's not great. And then they lose 3-2. You're like, oh, there's hope.
Oh,
we're only losing by 1 run. Yeah, they're battling.
Close games.
And then they play the Twins and get smoked 9, or they win 9-0. You're like, oh, they're 2-2.
Okay.
There's hope. As a White Sox fan, there's hope. And then the Twins are like, oh, we remembered how to play baseball. 8-3, 6-1. And then Detroit, who wasn't that good last year, is like, hey, Chicago, here's my dick. 7-4, 7-2. And then today they're like, yeah, we're going to throw our junk guy on the man. But we're still going to win 4-3. They are 2-7 already and are fucking garbage. Dude, this is bad.
I'm starting. I'm going to start betting them to lose.
All right,
and I'm going to tell you, here's the formula we're going to use.
Hang on, I got to bring this up real quick because this
is going to show how bad they are.
What was this other story that we had brought up? Oh,
we don't need
to talk about that.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So I'm going to bring this up real quick because I just want you guys to see this.
How bad they
are. No,
straight boo-boo garbage.
I want you to pay attention to the left side of or to the right side of the screen. This right here. So, Andrew Benintendi played for the Royals for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your league leader, 9 games.
Jesus. All right, guys, I'm going to lay out a strategy for you real quick. Here's how this works. And I want to give the credit to the person who made this because it's not me. It's a professional gambler, and I can't remember his name at the top. I'll get it to you guys. But anyway, basically how this is going to go. Say we're going to bet $15 on the White Sox to lose.
Okay.
They lose, great. Tomorrow, we bet $15 again for them to lose. If they happen to win,
We're even.
next day, we're betting $30 that they're going to lose.
Oh.
If they happen to win, next time we're betting $60 for them to lose until they lose again. Then we're going to go back. We're betting $15 for them to lose. $15 for them to lose. You double it every time if you don't win, and you are going to win money. That is what I'm going to play for the White Sox for the rest of the season, and we're going to see what happens.
I'm going to need posts on this.
I'll update you guys. I'll keep a spreadsheet like I do for Fat 4, but I'm going to say what happened.
Okay, so what I'm going to need you to do
And we didn't start right away because I didn't start at the beginning of the season. We'll start now. There's a lot of games left.
So what we need you to do is you're going to have to send this to me.
Okay.
And we're going to figure this out, and I will post it once a week on Facebook.
We'll put where we're at for the year.
Yep.
And that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it as a $15 bet.
I'm okay
to make it easy.
Yeah.
Because then I can do 15, 30, 60. If we got to go 120, we will. I don't want to, but we shouldn't get to that point. Because let's be honest. You ever see the White Sox having a 3-game winning streak? No. God, no. It's not happening. It's not happening. No. So it'll be fine.
Yeah. No.
That's what I'm going to do for the rest of the year. We're going to check in and see where we end.
I'm okay with this.
I think I might win some money on baseball. Let's see what happens.
I'm good with this.
I'm putting that out there. I like it. It's a new fun game.
One thing real quick, because we both love the game of hockey.
I do love hockey.
So, we are recording on April 6, 2025. Ovechkin got the most goals.
Nice.
He scored it today. He beat Wayne Gretzky's record for 895, which I'm proud of him for. I like Ovechkin. I've always liked him. He's a solid player. He's missing teeth, which means he plays hard. For all those people that are talking shit about he's not really the greatest player ever, he's not ever going to be the greatest player. We know that Wayne Gretzky has 3 times more assists than the other people. His stat line is what it is.
There's no argument. Gretzky is cemented as the greatest of all time.
He is the GOAT.
Period.
There is no discussion.
There's nothing anyone can do that can top what Gretzky did.
No, because of all his points.
Yeah, it's not debatable.
Ovechkin scoring 895 goals in his career.
Pretty awesome.
It's fucking amazing.
Tip of the cap to Ovechkin. Absolutely. And the other night, he could have done it, and he was like, I didn't want to do it on empty goal.
Bro.
Because that's cheating. And that I respect more than anything he's ever said.
I have more respect for him in that moment, which I have respect for him anyway. Because he's
it makes respect.
But because he said,
he's like,
I'm not going back in.
I'm not doing it on that.
They pulled the goalie. I'm not going to score it on there. I'm like, bro, I love you for that.
Gangster. That's how it should
be. They even lost today. They lost. And their one lone goal was his.
Yeah. But
I have no
it was
problem with
contested.
that.
He didn't go the chicken shit route.
No.
Good for him.
No, not at all. I'm super happy for him. I'm excited. I don't watch hockey as much as I should, and I would love to, but my wife hates it as much as she hates the NBA.
I get it.
So
I follow it, like,
understand it?
Stat-wise.
Yeah,
I'm old school casual. Like, I read the paper, per se, but the new version of that, where I check the stats for my team.
I mean, looking at the standings, which the other day, the St. Louis Blues had like a 12 or a 13-game win streak going on. I'm just like, God damn, that's a lot in hockey.
I don't like the Blues.
I just like them because they're local. They're close.
I'm a Blackhawks guy.
I know you are. And that's a rivalry.
They're terrible.
The Blackhawks.
They're terrible. They're last
been eliminated from playoff contention.
They're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. It's not
I can tell you a team that I should not be rooting for, yet I root for them a lot for I don't know why.
Is it Vegas?
It is Vegas.
Yeah, me too. I love the Golden Knights. It's because it's brand new. Because that's the only franchise that Vegas has ever got that's their own.
And what's amazing is their very first year, it was either their first year or their second year
They
out.
won.
They won
it all.
I'm like, that's how you fantasy draft, folks.
What is that?
That's
exactly what they did.
Draft.
They went in as a fantasy owner. They're like, I need this guy, I need this guy, I need it. And then it worked.
And it's like, because like they only have each team when you have a brand new franchise come in, each team only has to designate so many people for the draft, and that's just how it works. We'll say it's like 5 people per team, and then they get to go through and they cherry pick. And that organization was like, I want you, I want you, I want you.
They moneyballed it.
Oh my god!
To the perfection. It was so good. So well done.
I will tell you this. Next time we go to Vegas, and it'll probably be in the wintertime when we go.
Oh, let's catch a game. We gotta catch a game.
Which we're gonna have to pay attention to that because we're gonna have to go there when they're in town because I want to go to a game.
Oh, I want to too.
I want to go to a game.
I want to go to a game. I have yet to be to an NHL game.
I've been to a Blues game.
Oh, that's not true. I have been to a Blues game.
Yeah, you've been to a Blues game in St. Louis.
That's true.
Because you went with DB and...
it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a really, really long time ago.
Because they have that weird cheer thing NHL.
There. They have the weird cheer thing.
Yeah, the power play. They're just like... I don't know what that is. I don't know what it means. What are you doing?
It's like the It's like the Wabash Cannonball.
But I don't understand that. We can all get in. But what is this? What is this? I don't understand what this is. What are we doing? I don't understand.
We've talked about that.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
That's part of the reason why you hate St. Louis.
This is why the Blues are terrible. Well, it's one of many reasons.
Well, yeah, but I get it. But like
Nelly's a bitch too. That's why I hate St. Louis. Put a Band-Aid under your eye, bitch. Go ahead.
Have you seen the last person that I can't remember what comedian one? I think it might have been Hate. What is his name? Hate Tony or whatever. He was like, "Oh, hey, you got your boo-boo fixed. You're no longer wearing a fucking eye patch." And now he's just like, "God damn you motherfucker!" Because he was like, he had nothing else for that. Like he's just like,
well, I'm a douche that wore a Band-Aid under my eye for no reason. Like, at least Left Eye had a reason. She got her ass beat all the time, so she put the Band-Aid there to symbolize it. Like, okay, this makes sense.
Hey, we started the show out with Tech, so...
Yeah, love Tech.
And I did that, by the way, I did that on the spot, because I was like, hey, this is how I want you to start the show, and you were just like, what? This is how I want you to start the show. I can't do it. You start... For those of you who don't know...
Feels good, feels right.
I no longer start the show because I suck at it. This guy starts the show.
Got to bring that fire.
I decided this on my own. He didn't come to me and was like, bro, you're trash. I'm like, I came to him and was like, hey, I can't do this.
We need some energy, man. We got to bring it up.
You have the energy. I don't know how to start the show. I can't do this. I'm not the showman in this. I can get you going. I'm the color guy.
Starting with a drink helps tremendously, by the way.
Hey, I love the fact that we are now, we said it earlier. You fucking ruined my camera time earlier. Fucker.
How?
You made my Jaeger bomb.
I'm sorry. I did ruin the Jaeger bomb.
I love the fact that we're doing drop shops now for the intros, and the intros are so much better now.
That's going to continue through the rest of season. Well, it's going to be season 3.
It will be season 3. We started.
We might change it after the end of season 3 again, but for season 3
to start the show every
that's
week.
How we're starting the show.
That was a combined decision, but me recording it to make it as our roll into the show was my decision because I was like, bro, I got something for you.
And I went,
you haven't seen it yet, and you were like. And I didn't show him because this was in episode 77, which I don't have 78 out yet, and I'm sorry for that. I'll get it out as quickly as I can. Life has just been shitty lately. But I was like, I have something for you for episode 77. He was like, that's fucking amazing.
I did. I loved it. When I saw it, I was so happy. It's funny, I actually texted Boner because he watches it pretty regularly. And I was like, you've got to check out the intro to the show. You are going to love it.
I didn't even tell him I was doing like... I know I should probably consult him a little bit more.
No, it's fun to surprise each other with stuff.
Because
if it sucks, we always change it.
All the music shit, I don't ask. Like on some of the stuff, I get his opinion on it, but like half the time, like I go on Pixabay and I'm just like,
I'll be like,
what's on here?
Care, man.
Yeah, you're like, I don't care.
You want.
Like you do the video stuff. I don't give a shit.
It's your realm. Do your thing.
He tells me to fuck off like 26 times a day, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay,
I'm like, I got time for this, man. Figure it out.
I was trying to include your creative input. And he's like. That's all he says to me. He's just like,
I just feel like I need less of this and more of this. Okay, let's get some work done.
we like to send emojis back and not emojis,
bunch of gifts,
a bunch of gifts back. That's how we conversate, people. We gift back and forth, and it works.
He gets a little of the.
I'll share one of our conversations one of these days
Oh.
on this, and you guys will just be like, "You guys are fucking retarded." I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah. He'll get this gif a lot. He'll just
yeah, confetti."
I'll be like, I don't care.
Or I like to send him the Kim,
Okay.
I like to send him the Kim Jong ones that I can't say on here
Yeah.
what they do because he's in a class.
Hello. Hello, gay boys.
Or the classroom one.
That is so good. By the way, Community is an underrated TV show, and
Community
you
is
all
severely
need to
underrated.
watch it. It is hilarious.
Yes.
Shout out to the lady that used to cut my hair. She turned me on to that show, and she was
Community?
right. It's perfect. It's a great show.
And for those of you who don't know that Chris Pratt got his start on Community, that shit's fucking hilarious. Because
Dude.
he is a dumbass on that show. And it works.
It's such a great show.
And Audrey Plaza, which I have a huge crush on her from.
Oh,
She's crazy in that show.
That was Parks and Recs.
Oh, no, it's Parks
with
and
both
Rec.
of them.
Oh,
With Pratt
you're right.
and
I get
her.
those confused. Sorry.
Both
My bad.
good.
My bad. Sorry. Communities.
Chris McHale has
Yes,
Community.
You're right. My bad.
with-
Sorry. Wrong ones.
Kim Jong, Allison Brie.
I get those confused because they're
Chevy Chase was on
similar
that show at one point.
They're similar.
I think it's the same writers.
I
It's
think it
written
is, too.
very well. Like
They're
it's
both
very
really good
similar.
shows.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because what's his face? Who's in the round desk? They can rotate his chair. That's on Parks and Rec. That's right. I forgot. Sorry. My bad, guys. I was wrong.
Ron Livingston.
Yeah, Ron Livingston. That's it. My
So
bad.
good. So good.
All right. Well,
It's been a
wrap
good
this
show.
up. This has been a great
It's
show.
been a good show.
2 hours in, and I could go for a long
We
time.
went 2 hours strong.
Yeah.
Strong.
We didn't even get into fucking sports until like an hour and 40 minutes in. I love it.
Because that's what we do.
That is what we do.
That's what we bring the heat, son.
Absolutely.
Actually, I watched Heat the other night, by the way.
Did you?
I made the wife
didn't even-
watch it for the first
Damn it,
time.
we didn't even talk about that.
We'll
We're
talk
gonna hold
about
off
it
on
some
that.
other time
We're
because
gonna hold off on that.
I love the movie Heat. It's so goddamn
We're going to talk about that when we have a special episode of Other Things. Because I am a little sad that Val Kilmer died.
I am too. And that's what I told her. I was like, Val Kilmer showcase time. And she's like, I thought he was going to be in it more. I'm like, well, it's a Val Kilmer movie. He's in it, so just
He's
enjoy
in
it.
this much, and that's all he needs to be in it.
I was like, it's Pacino and De Niro. Do you really think someone else is going to get top billing over those two?
Nope.
No. They're Pacino and De Niro. Like,
Pacino
what are
and De Niro.
what are we talking about here? Like, this is Godfather stuff. Like, these guys are legends.
Yeah.
Like, Kilmer's an icon. They are legends.
We're gonna
There's
talk about-
something better than
We're
that.
going to talk about Kilmer and a few other things on a.
We should give him a
episode
shout out,
81.
especially with Tombstone. We both love
We'll go-
Tombstone. Have talked about it
we'll
endlessly.
talk about it because we have we'll go episode 81.
Yeah, 80 is going to be different, I hope.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
I think it's going to be
hopefully.
different. It's going to be fun. It should be on location somewhere.
We'll probably go down the shop.
We'll figure something out. We'll do something on location.
Because I feel like we need to have some guest spots.
I want to have somebody on. I don't know who. We'll figure it out.
Oh, I know who I want on.
Oh.
But we may need a couple people for that.
Tyra Banks is not going to be available and do our show, bro. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Damn.
I mean, I haven't seen her in a while. She hadn't done
You
anything.
shut
Maybe
your
she-
mouth.
Maybe she's
You're-
not busy.
Why are you a dream killer? Why are you a dream killer? Stop killing my
I'm gonna
dreams.
search cameo later to see if Tyra Banks is on there. I gotta do a shout out. Hey, fatties! Congratulations on who's fatties? Doesn't matter. Just continue reading. Just go. Just read about the fatties. She's like, congratulations on show 80.
We're gonna make that happen.
Has anyone ever heard of this show?
I didn't even think about Cameo. We can make that
Cameo's
work.
awesome.
Hopefully, it's not expensive. Some of them are
Depends.
expensive.
Some of them are. Some of them are not. It just depends on who you get.
We could probably get a Mary King, which I don't know if you know who that is off of social media stuff. He's funny as shit. He's kind of a comedian, but like he would rail us. He would rail the shit out of us and probably be funny as fuck.
We do. We need a shout out from somebody for our 80th show.
Maybe I can finally send in a message to that one guy that I met in Orlando.
Oh yeah,
do that
I
and see
actually
if he
watched
would-
a stand up the other night.
He's
did.
He's not bad.
No, it was
He's
pretty
fucking
funny. It was good. It was good stuff. Yeah. We're not gonna give his name right now because I don't
We've
want to throw it
given
away.
it like
but
75 times already. So if
Yeah.
you know who we're talking about,
yeah. You know, if you know,
if you know,
know.
you know.
so
What is that? MTV Cribs? How did that go? That was from MTV.
probably we're from that generation. A lot of things that we say is stuff we heard on MTV. That's what
Sorry
we do.
about that. Yeah.
We stop being polite and we start getting real. That's what we do on this show.
Jesus Christ.
The real world.
I hate
No?
you.
Oh, come on, man. You love it. You love the real world. Maybe that's just me. That's fine. I'm okay with it. I'll own that. I'll wear that badge. I don't care.
All right. Anyway, so we love you guys. Thank you guys for staying with us as long. Like, share, subscribe. YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Facebook, Instagram. You got all that.
Do it all.
All right.
Like us, love us.